Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone. Starting a little early today. All right. Um, Guys, first things first, check in the description box. Obviously, we're not financial advisors, so all trades taken upon yourself. Always practice proper risk management and make sure you understand that the Forex market can be very volatile. So, if you're new and you're not used to how we do this, maybe use smaller lot sizes. Um, and always make sure to trade with the lots according to your account. Okay, so that's one thing. You guys will know that I got a nice little beard trim. Hope you all like it. Don't worry, the beard will go back in like a week or two, anyways. So, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Siri, Mubarak, Fernanda, welcome everyone, guys. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I definitely don't mean to do that. So, guys, yesterday was a bit choppy on gold. All right, it was because there's no real news, but today you can see it's kind of the. Let's refresh this. So it's always good to make sure that you are checking out, forexfactory.com so you can see any possible news here. Okay, so you can see at 10 a.m. we have a nice orange folder here. Okay, a couple orange folders actually. CB Consumer Confidence and then Richmond Manufacturing Index. All right, so when we get a little closer to here, obviously we want to possibly be out of trades, not holding through news, but we'll see how everything goes. Okay, this is post New York Stock Exchange open. All right, so I think it'll be nice. We'll catch 9:30 and then we'll be able to trade this for about 10-15 minutes and then we'll be having a good call. All right. Um, so let's get back. You can see welcome guys. Just threw this on here to give you a little welcome message, but as you can tell, charts are blank. Okay, so I'm going to start with gold and then we're going to look at trading US 30 as well. All right. So welcome guys. Welcome. First things first, if you want to, okay, you can add on your 200 exponential moving average. All right. So you can see, remember how yesterday we talked about filling this previous wick? All right. So you'll notice that it also broke above the 200 and now they're having a push. They had a push and now they're retracing on this current day right here, which is October 26th. All right. Okay, so now when we're trading in this kind of situation here, right around the 200, obviously you can see they kind of push, pull, push, pull. So we have to be very careful when we're trading around the 200. Okay, it's just an area where you can see when they break it, there's massive breakouts and breakdowns. As soon as they break, massive breaks, retests, continuations, and same thing. They're going to break it above. Okay, retest the 200 to see if it's going to hold, and then we're going to see if we're going to walk our way up, potentially fill the top of the previous wick, and then we're going to see if we're going to walk up. So what are your guys' thoughts? What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think that gold is going to go bullish or bearish? What are your thoughts? I always like asking everyone just to see what their thoughts are, what they're looking at, to try to get a better overall picture of what people are trading to. All right. So remember, we're going to start with white. Okay, is my higher time frame support and resistance. Okay, when we get down to the lower time frame, we're going to look for basically some nice supply and demand zones. All right, and we can trade within them. Okay, so just have a little patience. It'll take about maybe 5-10 minutes so we can get the trap, and then we'll look at trading within that. All right. And guys, everyone has different trading styles. Everyone like different, like many different. We trade on the 5 minute time frame. Okay, so if you understand that it's a little faster moving than most trading. All right, it's called scalping. All right, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people on here are familiar with it so far. But scalping, you don't have to go crazy lot sizes. All right, the goal is 10, 15, 20 pips, depending on the overall move that's actually presenting itself at the time. All right, so you can see right now, nice little trap. Okay, we're trapping this bullish candle right here, and now this bearish candle is currently within this previous candle, which was yesterday. All right, you can see they're getting some bottom wick at around 1800. Okay, you can see it to the left, 1800 right here is the current wick. All right, so now we're trying to push up around 1802, roughly 0.3, 0.5 area. All right, so you can see in the actual chat that most people are thinking gold can be either way. All right, so that's the nice thing about this is the opinions. Like I said, everyone has different opinions, so we just got to make sure that we're trapping and gapping everything properly, and we're looking for breakouts, or we're, like I said, trapping consolidation area with supply and demand, looking at trading within that. So we just need to wait and see which opportunities are going to present themselves. All right. So from daily, now we're going to go down to the 4 hour. So you can see as soon as you drop down to lower time frame, you just have to tighten things up. Keep your charts nice and clean. And we have an overall bearish candle right there, top wick. Okay, so if it breaks above here, I'm looking for this candle to be broken down, which is this gap right here from 1823 to 1814, this current candle right here. All right. We have bearish support starting to form here. Okay. You can see that right here they found nice support and they've made a nice little bullish momentum. But if it goes bearish, like I said, we have nice support and resistance on the higher time frames already set. Okay. All right. Okay, so from now the 4 hour, I don't want to crowd the chart too much. All right, you can see that we got to find nice areas right here, and at 7 a.m. guys, there's usually a nice little move on gold. Okay, same with US 30. So we're going to look at waiting, getting everything charted, and looking for that kind of impulse move. All right, so you can see over here, guys, and if you have trouble finding key areas of support and resistance, you can always look to your left. All right, always look to your left. That is what previous price has been, and you can see nice structure based on this. Okay, Tokyo session has been going really good, very good, guys. Big Ron has been killing it with the members and stuff like that. It's been very nice to watch, very nice to see, and I think a lot of people are actually doing very, very well. So very good question in terms of Tokyo. We did miss the London session today. We need a little bit of a break, so we will resume on Friday at 2:45 a.m. for our members. Okay. So it's about on the hourly is about 16 minutes, which you can see the bottom time right here, 6:43. All right. Okay, so we have nice support and resistance starting to form right here. All right. So you can see now basically what we're doing is we're trapping, doing daily, 4 hour, hourly, and we're just condensing the overall areas, trapping them. So we're looking for the overall breakouts. Okay. If we're not looking for the breakout, we're looking for obviously maybe the range before the breakout. All right. All right. Perfect. Finding a support here, and same with right up here. Okay, so now from the hourly, we're going to drop to the 30-minute. Guys, I got a beard trim. Absolutely, I did. Don't worry, the beard will go back very, very fast. We're not here about my beard, though. We're here about trading, so I appreciate the notice. Okay, since we're below the hourly now, anything below, we're going to change to the 30-minute time frame is going to be baby blue. Okay, same with 15, and then same with 5 minutes, 10 minutes too if you're trading on that. Depending, you can do both. All right, 30 minutes. Now drop down to the 15. So you can see now that we are approaching. Just clean up everything here, guys. Make sure you understand that it's really important for you to clean everything up. Okay, so if we see this, you know the old direction. Okay, rejected here at 1810, sideways traded. You could have scalped in and out of this. All right, condensed into a nice little almost apex, then sold off here. Then found lower high, lower low, lower high. We're gonna see if then we're gonna make potential lower low, coming to retest the 200. If not, it's gonna find nice support at around that 1801 area, 1802. For making its next move, but we just need to be patient and wait. I wouldn't be entering in anything before 7. Okay, we're gonna get a nice little move around 7. Okay, So you can see now that we are below the 200, all right, based on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so you can see now that tried to make a push here, higher high, higher low, higher high, and now it's kind of in consolidation. No real movement in terms of volume. This is where we're currently trading. You can see, look at all these really light non-volume candles here. All right, all right. Okay, so about 15 minutes, you can see there's 3 minutes left on this current candle, and basically what they've tried to do is push it up, made a higher high on the wick, and then they've kind of consolidated, push it down, and it's holding as good support right there. All right, so it's really important for us to realize that you don't really want to be entering in just yet, like as I was mentioning to you a couple times. But what you want to do is you just want to get everything set up for the overall move. Right after we're done, I'm going to leave this open right now because I want to see how these next couple of candles are moving. I definitely want to switch over. All right, and we're going to check with the DXY. Okay, so look at the DXY. I haven't changed anything on my DXY. It's the same thing from yesterday and the last little bit. You can see continuously where we're at. All right, we're currently trading at 93.745. Right, we have a nice little parallel channel coming from the downtrend. All right, you can see. So DXY is very bearish on the 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to see where they might pick up some support. All right, if that's the case, if they find any support around here, we don't have anything drawn. We're now coming into this area right over here. All right, so you can see this is where we made a double bottom for the massive breakout going through actual supply, and this is where we were trading yesterday. Okay. Okay, so a minute and 30 seconds left. All right, guys, let's have a great session. Cheers to the first coffee of the day. Okay. Take a look at US 30 really quickly. You can see US 30 is starting to make a break, right? Look for US 30 maybe for making its next move, maybe making a double top and coming back down, or you know what I mean? It can make a break above here and then make a new high. All right, so there's a lot of opportunity for US 30. Guys, for our members, this is what we looked at. Okay, so you can see this morning. All right, you can see if you bounced out of here, we made a nice little move to the upside, and now we're waiting to see the next bigger move or if it's going to get rejected. All right. Sorry guys, it's not that I'm breathing hard, it's just the mic is right in front of me. All right, and I got a fan blowing here. So okay, so 8 seconds left on this current candle. Let's see how this one closes and the next one opens. Okay, new candle is opening. It's opening currently bearish so far, but we're going to wait and see how this is actually going to really move in terms of coming out of the doji candle right here. All right, you can see that it's sideways trading, not making any kind of major moves. We don't have any news coming up at 8:30, 8 or anything like that. Okay, so hourly candles are very important. Hourly candles are very, very important. So just keep this in mind. All right. I can see that they're trying to push it below in this trap right now. All right, waiting to make its next move. All right, so there's about 4 minutes and 14 seconds left. Perfect, guys. Just checking the overall. Someone said it was lagging here. I got good internet here. There is a bit of a storm, so there could be a bit of a lag. I don't think there should be though, but everything should be pretty good. So if you guys are a little bit delayed, it could be on your end. All right, so 3 minutes and 40 seconds here. All right, so we're going to leave gold alone till about 7, but you can definitely see that they're trapping it, waiting to make a next consolidative move. All right, so basically around 7, here's around 7 o'clock, right in this area right here, right? So if we're looking at a nice little break above the consolidative trap, we're going to wait and see if it's going to have a break to the upside, maybe hitting roughly 18. I'll mark it here for you can see 1803.5 area. All right, and if it starts to break, like I said, it's going to start to continue, reject here, and then start to walk to the downside. And remember, this is at 7, guys, 7. A new hourly candle, new hourly candle. And one thing to keep in mind that we need to watch for, and I'm going to actually send this to the group right now. All right, give me 1 second here. Is impulse candles. All right, I sent this to you guys yesterday. I just want you to understand that they're very important. Okay, 1 second, guys. There we go. Okay, so I'm sending one of the blogs. There you go. So I just sent one of the blogs in there, guys. This is about impulse candles, so understand that this is talking about a trap and gap impulse. All right, so and this will apply to this type of trading. All right, so you might see what I mean. Impulse candle break, fake, push back down in consolidation. All right, that's why I'm saying we're going to wait till about 7 to have our next big moves. All right, so if it breaks below here, look for it to 1801 is your sell, coming down to 1800. All right, roughly maybe 10-12 pips, and we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation out of this. All right, so perfect, guys. There we go. All right, so let's go head over to US 30 now. Don't worry about gold. We have gold already done. All right, it's ready for it. Look at US 30, guys. Guys, for all the members, US 30 is starting to break. All right, overall target. This was sent this morning. This is your overall target for US 30 if you guys are already in. All right, keep this in mind. So what we're going to do for US 30 now is do a top down. And as you can see, look at on the daily, guys. Look at US 30 on the daily. Massive breakouts. We're in no man's land right now, okay? This is history in the making. All right, keep this in mind. 35878 is what we're currently, that's the high. We're trading at 35865. All right, very, very bullish. Very bullish. If you wanted to just check out where we're at in the RSI, right? Just in terms of where we're at in the market, we're not currently in any kind of overbought territory just yet, but as you can see, it's approaching it. So maybe eventually, since the last 7 days, 1 full week has been extremely bullish here. You know what I mean? You could have bought here, guys, right or anywhere down here on the double bottom break and just held this thing and you would have been very good. All right. So 10 minutes. Okay, so 6:55, perfect. All right, so I'm going to quickly start charting this, and then we're going to go back to gold right before 7 to see which move we can kind of get, okay? Okay, 3600, psychological 3600 for the overall high. Perfect. So you can see for psychological 3600, they got a nice little move to make from this little small area. If they're going to continue, 130, 140 pips, okay, to psychological 3600, 36,000, my bad. Victoria, we can set something up like that. Eventually we have the program to do it. We're just not willing to just release that just yet, but it's something eventually we can definitely do. Absolutely. Okay, so this is US 30 now, going top down for this. This is daily support. Okay, we have daily resistance at psychological 36,000 and then 35878. All right, so just keep this in mind. So when we dive in here, you can see that that was the next top wick. All right, 35878, 35878 is the high. All right, but you can still see, guys, on the 4 hour there's still a lot of bullish momentum here, still waiting. All right, waiting for the next big move. Okay, top wick there. So from the 4 hour, now I want to drop it down to hourly. The key is to break down these candles right here. So you can see this 4 hour now broke down into 4 hourly candles, which we can look to trap and get nice key support and resistance based on here. All right. So 35900, 900 with 3. Okay, 35950. That's what I want to see as well. One second, guys. Sorry. There we go. My bad. 35950. Perfect, guys. All right, guys. Coffee's soon kicking in, so the energy is going to be picking up a bit. Hopefully, y'all having a good morning here. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Okay, guys, this is like no man's land. That's why I put this as yellow. We have psychological 36,000, okay, which should be all-time highs. We're already at all-time highs. But if this thing pushes, this is huge, huge, all right? And this is on the hourly. Keep this in mind. Okay, we're going to flip back to gold now. Remember, we're finishing US 30 on the hourly, but I want to see gold at 7. Okay, just wait until the next hourly candle before you, or sorry, wait for this hourly candle, guys. So you can see it's still 1 minute. Last thing you want to happen is it push back. All right. Okay, 25 seconds. We're gonna wait and see how this is gonna, if it's gonna have a continuation. All right. So if you did get in the early sell, 1801.7. Last thing we just don't want is this thing to wick back up. All right. So if you're looking at there, it's around 8 pips. Okay, looking for the overall bigger move. Okay. Okay, so 7 o'clock. This is the current. You can see 7 just opened up. All right. That's why I said wait until the 7. Last thing you want is this thing to break down and then push all the way back up. Wait for the hourly candle to open. All right. If you're in this sell, what you want to do is you want to make sure that if this pushes up, it wants to get rejected here. All right, for a continuation. Okay, so there's about 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on this current candle here. Not much volume. You can see here they've sold it off here. They've still had a nice little rejection here and continued the selling pressure, but we got to wait and see here. Okay, you can see now, you can see the 7, AM candle has a push, a little bit heavy. Just the way you just wait here. Let the candle close. Let the current candle close, and then wait for the next one. All right. Guys, what brokers are you using, and what are your spreads like currently right now? They might be a little bit higher than average, simply because of the time of the day, right? But just type in the chat, let us know. All right. And just remember, these things don't just fly down or fly up. All right, they take a little bit time to develop. All right, so that's why it's being patient. All right, let's start to draw our key points here, and then we'll go flip over to US 30. All right. Ooh, that's way too big. Sorry, 1 second. Perfect. All right, we'll add as we go. But for right now, guys, remember, gold is bullish the last 7 days. Okay. The last little bit has been a very big uptrend. All right, you're going to get a little bit of retracement coming in, but it's been very bullish. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you have 7, which is the pullback. All right, waiting to maybe retrace back to the EMA at the 200, or it's going to hold some support here and then flip and then start to fill this overall wick. But you can see right now they're rejecting it, having a nice little close at 1807, roughly 0.8, which is the bodies, and then the wick is roughly around 1810. All right. So let's just be patient. There's not much massive movements yet. You can tell it's very slow, guys. So just like yesterday, we want to make sure that we're just being cautious, being patient with this. Because if this does sell, like I said, the overall target before you would take first TP is 1800.9, roughly 17,999. All right. And then if we start to break, like you said, you can get to roughly 1800, which is the bottom of this wick right there. All right. So guys, you can see that they're high spreads for a lot of people. Okay, so if you guys have high spreads, there's not real much point in taking these trades, because you're gonna get filled at the wrong position. Okay, so if your spread is high and you didn't use a stop order or a pending order, you know what I mean, you just maybe wait, give it, like, it's only 7:04. All right, let this minute 30-second close, wait for the next candle. All right. Okay, so let's finish up charting US 30. Guys, the spreads are too high, what I'm seeing with you guys. So just make sure you understand that. Okay, so over the hour, they want to drop down to the 30-minute. So look at US 30 having possible make of the high, testing the high at 35878. Now currently getting a bearish candle opening up on the new 7 a.m. time. Okay. Okay. So you can see that we're ready for this if it does start to sell. Perfect. Guys, what do you like trading better? Do you like gold or US 30? It's not the best to scalp if your spreads are high. If you guys are going for long-term holds, it's not bad. All right, but if you're scalping, it's very difficult to scalp with high spreads. All right. Okay, got to change this back to blue. My bad, guys. See that gold, 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 gold. Okay. All right. Everyone loves gold, but gold is volatile, guys. Okay, so we'll check it out. Okay, so look, guys. This is what I'm saying. Wait for the 7 a.m. candle to close. New one opened, right? You can see it starting to flip bullish here. This is why you just wait. See how the head faked? Okay. Try to break out of the gap here. Now reverse and went bullish. That's why you wait for the 7, 6:45. It's on the 15 minute. You have your 7. We drop it now down to the 5 minute. See how it bounced back? Okay, right back into this. Was the 7. Wait for the 7 a.m. candle. All right, you can see it opened. That's now it ended up pushing to the upside. We're getting some testing at 1802 point for roughly 5 area. All right. Okay, so we have our gold alerts, guys. Remember, I told you, wait until 7. Wait till the candle to close. You can see it went bullish. Sorry, went bearish. Then kind of went bullish a bit. 7:05. Started to go bullish here, retesting that 1802 mark. Now getting a lot of top wick here, which is just the previous rejection. You can see every time they came up here previous, it was selling off. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Just be a little patient with this. A little patient. Watch the 7. The 7 opened up kind of bullish here, right? So pushed up, and now we're looking for the overall next move in terms of having a top wick. All right, don't worry about this. Is right here just for visual. All right, listen to me when I'm telling you. Just wait. All right, wait for 7. Wait for the next couple candles to open. The first 15-minute candle will help you see the overall trend, if it's going to be a continuation or reversal. All right. Okay, top wick that we're starting to form here. Just change that up there to white so you can see it. All right. Okay, let's finish charting up US 30. Oof. The dirty 30, guys. Dirty tricks, a lot of tricks on US 30 too. Keep this in mind. It's still very early. There's not much news. There's really no news, right? So this is going to be algo trading until 7:15 candle will be very nice to see. Always the first 15 minutes. If the hourly doesn't have any bigger moves, let's wait and see for the 15, then the 30 minute, then the 45, and then we have the next hourly. All right. So let's just wait and see here. But US 30, as you can see, it's making nice moves right now. US 30 is very nice. Okay, but it is, remember, you're over on the 30 minute. You can see where you're at in terms of RSI, right? Don't always have to rely on this, but it's good to just check it, determine where you're at in the overall market. All right, so I like personally putting on a 50 mark, right? It helps determining 50%, which is half of the area. All right, and you can see I don't have any moving averages or anything on here, so let's definitely add on our 9. Okay, to see we're above the 9, starting to make higher highs. A little bit of higher low here, higher high. We made a little bit of a higher low dip here. Let's see if we can now get a continuation, breaking the overall high. All right, so let's drop it now down to the 15 minute. Perfect. Okay, so about 4 minutes left. Just coming under 4 minutes, right, almost right now. All right, so you can see US 30 is trying to push. All right, bouncing off that 9 EMA exponential moving average, and this is nice. Every time you can see push is above it, right? Bearish is below. As soon as it pushes above, it acts as support, riding. Every time it touches the 9 EMA, you could have looked to maybe buying some more, right? Retracing, buying, bullish engulfing candlestick, holding against this 9 EMA. starting to walk to your upward side. All right. And now we're currently trading right here. You can see that this area right here is kind of sideways trading. Push, pull, push, pull, and you can see by that 9 EMA is just sideways trading. It's not making any kind of move. It started to pick up some momentum right here in this 2-bar play, and then we had a continuation. But before that, you can see it was not the best times to trade. All right, you want to look for these, the nice little rallies, bullish, and there's obviously bearish rallies that are coming in too right here. All right, so this is a nice little handy chart indicator to be able to see, you know, possible bullish, bearish rallies, and then also consolidation, which is just sideways trading. All right, I personally like US 30 the best, guys. It's one of the best things, me personally, that I like to trade. Hope everyone else feels the same way. It's very, very high right now, so we're going to see if we're going to get a continuation or if it's going to get a nice little resistance push. A few different options can happen on US 30. Gold has a mind of its own. When you guys start to realize that gold is one of the most erratic, volatile things to trade, you know, you'll maybe understand why US 30 is so nice, especially if you don't have any spreads or commissions. Okay, and the broker that we use has no spread. It has a spread, but it doesn't have a commission on it. All right, which is very key, and the spreads are relatively good. The dirty 30, guys, it's one of the best things you can actually trade because it follows technicals, right? The only time you got to stay away from it is on news and pretty much New York Stock Exchange open. Okay, so there's about a minute and 55 seconds left. I want to see if they're going to start to push this down, right? Have a retest at the 9 EMA before making their next move. You can see they already had a bearish engulfing candlestick right here. It didn't engulf it actually because this candle is still higher than here. If this candle was a little bit moved up and it previously ate this whole candle, then it would be engulfing. It's still very bearish compared to this one, but it's not technically an actual engulfing simply because it's not starting, the body did not open up beside it and have the continuation. But you can see as clear as day, there is still a lot of sellers here. All right. Okay, 56 seconds. I want to see how this is going to close. You can see it's hovering right around that 9 EMA right now before making its next move. Okay, let's check out gold real quick. I think gold is having a mind of its own again. There you go, guys. So you have the break to the upside. All right. Remember, head fake, 655 leading into 7. You can see 7 open up bullish. And now the bulls are starting to rally and take it to the upside. 1802.5 was the entry, right? Now the overall target, it has to get past these two right here. All right. That's why you wait until 7. All right. Have a little head fake beforehand, but you can see this body close is where it's getting rejected currently. But gold went bullish, guys. Huge. It pushed back up in the consolidated area, held right here. Now it's starting to test the 9 for the overall breakout. You can see the overall downtrend starting to break above that too. All right. Here's your retest. Okay, so 1802.5, you can see it's getting some hold up here. Right, if it starts to really break through, you can look for the overall downtrend starting to form. Let's wait and see if this EMA is going to start to curl to the upside and see if it's going to start acting as some support here. All right. So with gold, just keep an eye on it. We have our alert set. All right. Keep in mind, gold has a mind of its own. So when you're using gold, it's smaller lot sizes. All right. Okay. So let's go back to US 30 for a second. here. You can see for the overall move. All right. Okay, so US 30, we're just waiting. I want to see if it starts to break to the upside or it starts to break to the downside below this current. You can see it. It's pushing, it's pulling, it's pushing, it's pulling. They're starting to hold below this overall trend right here, right in terms of the 5-minute. So you just want to make sure that you understand that if price is going to hold below this EMA, right, we can start to go bearish on US 30. For how long? We just need to wait and see in terms of the length of how far you can get away from it. All right. So just remember that it can still pop and go bullish, but overall it's starting to test sideways trading. You can see, remember I told you, stay away from sideways trading, but it's starting to go bearish. You can see there's some engulfing, potential engulfing. There's some rejection here. There's some 5-minute downtrend starting to form, and it looks like right now what I'm just seeing is it look like it's starting to close below the 9 EMA. All right, but we'll wait and see. They might hold it above this previous support and then get a nice little ramp to the upside. That's why we just have to patiently wait. All right. Okay, so let's check out on the 15-minute how US 30 is looking right now. All right. Okay, so this is US 30. You can see it's overbought right here. So it's hovering around, it made a high 74. Right now it's dipping below. It's currently trading at 66 in terms of the RSI. All right. Just remember that this is not for signal entries. Okay, this is just to see where you're at in terms of the market. All right. So it's heavily overextended in terms of the buyers. So we'll see if we're going to get a short-term pullback and maybe negate all of this previous buying power. All right. That's on the 15 minutes. All right. If it starts to break down, guys, like I said, you can have maybe an opportunity for sell position holding at the 9 EMA there, looking for the downside movement. If you want to have a tighter stop loss, obviously you can use previous consolidation structure, which currently could be the bottoms of these candles right here before making its next move. All right. Okay, so let's see what's going on with gold here. I think it might have pushed bullish. There we go, guys. You can see it held that. Now we're coming to approach that overall 200 EMA. So here was your bait. Okay, this is what they got you in on right here. Right? If you had it sold and you didn't wait, this is the area right here where they got you. Okay, I'm serious. That's why I said just wait. They sold it off, right? 7 a.m. opened. You notice that they tried to push it back down. Okay, this is the initial potential 7 entry. As soon as it closed 7:05, you can see it push back up in consolidation. Right then and there, you should have been like, okay, this is not a sell, right? And now you're starting to walk to the upside right here. All right. Yeah, let's check out the US dollar index, guys. Absolutely. It's very good. Guys, if you are in this gold, look at US 30, look at the XY, guys. You can see holding continuous parallel channel to the downside. All right. Finally found a little bit of a bottom. All right, we'll see now if we're going to get a push to the upside here. All right, wait and see. Okay, so you can see it's right around the 200, guys. All right, so if you're in this trade, listen to me. start to secure some partials out of it. All right, start to secure some partials, because if it gets rejected here, it's going to start to retrace back down at least to the 1803. All right, and if you guys listen to me, all right, if you want, it's totally up to you. This is the bait area. Okay, I mentioned to you, wait until 7. If you got in on this candle, you're getting in on the actual hourly candle open. All right, it's okay if you're an impulse buyer and you understand that price can be erratic on these types of candles, but if you're not familiar with how hourly candles open, the best thing that I can honestly tell you to do is wait for the hourly to open, wait for it to close, wait for the next candle to make its move. All right, so I'll mark this down here. And if you waited, guys, look, you're patient. This is what happens when you're patient. Okay. All right, so about a minute and 50 seconds left. All right, this is why at 7 a.m. I mentioned to you, 7 a.m. is a very important time for gold. It always makes a nice little move. All right, not after the hourly. Basically, what you want to understand is that you want to wait for the hourly candle to open 7 o'clock, and then wait for the 7:05 candle to the current candle to close, and then wait for the 7:05 candle to open. So I'm saying, let it show you what it's going to do. Let it show you. Don't try to outsmart it. It doesn't work like that. Let it show you what it's going to do, and then you react based on the market. All right. So one thing you have to remember now, please keep this in mind. Look at now where we're at. You can see that it's trying to break above that 200 exponential moving average. Okay, it made a nice little high. I'll just mark it right here. Okay, so you can see it. Now they're pushing it, starting to retrace and push it below 1803.6. So if you're in this buy, all right, you should be securing some of this so you're not going to break and lose some of your pips. All right, whether you do that or not, that's completely up to you. All right, completely up to you. Okay, here's 15 seconds. Elvo, that's a good question. In terms of securing partials, if you're up 10, 15 pips, remember how I have it here, goal, 10, 15 pips, and move your stop loss to break even. So that's your overall goal. If you want to start securing, say you're up like 10 pips and you want to secure 70% of the trade, secure 70% of the trade and leave the runner. That trade is currently running, it ran 16 pips, okay? And now it's starting to fill the gap here, all right, in terms of this wick. So let's just wait and see now if it's going to start to actually test the high or if it's going to get rejected. But now remember, we're breaking above this overall 200 exponential, so we're going to see if it's now going to hold or fold. Okay, so I like US 30, guys. Watch gold for a second here. I'm going to switch back to US 30. All right, there you go, guys. There's your retracement so far on XAU. So getting now, trying to retest and have some head fake moves around the 200. All right, it always happens, so just keep that in mind. I'm just gonna move this over so it's not actually in our way. Selling opportunities is still down here for me anyways. Whether you guys like that or not is up to you, but I will make sure to keep that in mind for moving forward. Okay, so you can see US 30 not even coming close. It's bouncing right off the overall stop loss entry. Okay, that's the bottom of the stop loss. You can see it closed right at identical, which is the body of this previous candle right here. Okay, so let's throw this on here too. EMA, there we go, 9. So remember, look at the sideways trading with this exponential moving average. All right. Okay, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And guys, if I'm seeing you guys, you guys are missing these trades. Like, you entered in too early. I'm gonna be real with you. You entered in way too early. You jumped the gun. You hedged it. Tried to get in before all the movement happened. Right? Thinking, you know what I mean? Thinking you're gonna be selling all the time. It'll humble you if you're too early and you're not patient. It tells you what's going on, right? If you just had waited one candle, you would have been like, okay, I understand that it's bullish, right? But you got to understand, you got to learn from those mistakes, guys. So you can see how I'm telling you before, look to take some of this trade. Whatever you guys want to do, it's really up to you. You know what I mean? Whatever I say, it's totally up to you, right? But if you just waited, like I said, waited for the first candle to open, wait for it to close, you would not have been head faked out at all. So, all right. About a minute and 30 seconds here. And hey guys, listen, I also want to tell you something here. For the people who got head faked out here, what does that say? Gold is bullish for the last 7 days. Gold is above the 200 EMA on the daily. Okay? So what does that mean, guys? Does that mean that if you're looking for short-term pullbacks, it's not going to be very far? Yeah, that's what it means. I did this last call too. So if you guys are saying that you're missing these trades, 20 pips, 10 pips, whatever it is, you guys got to look at the higher time frame. Higher time frame. You guys, if I can blow your minds right here, honestly. If you guys understand this, for the people who don't, let's look at this. This is gold on the daily. All right, ignore all this noise right here. You can see it's bearish, right? You see this candle right here, that bottom wick. You can't really see it too much just because of all that noise. Guys, every little thing is attached to this wick right here. These bullish and bearish moves are just this wick, this body making push and pulls. Do you understand that? So you can see it's rising. That's why the buyers are coming in here. If it starts to sell, this candle is going to start to drop. It'll start to erase and go cover all of this. Do you see what I'm saying? It's bullish, guys. It's been bullish. This is the short-term pullback in terms of maybe the retest of 200. If you guys are not seeing this, it's because you don't know how to trade. And maybe you do need our mentorship. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but maybe if you're blowing 20 pips, 30 pips, maybe you do need to join with us. You know what I mean? Because look, this is so simple. We know it's bullish, and the same thing happened yesterday, right? A lot of you guys got caught on sells, but it kept buying. Why? Because you're trying to trade pullbacks because you're trying to be smarter than the market. No, trade with the trend. For real, just trade with the trend, guys. That's all I got to say. If you're trying to be this elaborate pullback trader, not going to work to the best, all right? Look, okay? Now you can see, remember I told you anywhere around the 200? Anywhere around the 200, you're going to get a little bit of indecision movement here, right? We're now here. So for all the people that are thinking, what's the next move? Let it do its thing. I wouldn't be hammering buying or selling here right now. I would be waiting and watching. You can see if it's going to close below here, it has an opportunity to make a double top. If not, it's going to hold support here and then fly back up. All right? Guys, sometimes you guys need to be told this, for real. It's not, it's, to me, it's not easy, for real. I take losses. I posted one yesterday. But if you guys are counter trading and you're making silly mistakes, it's just because you're new and you don't know what you're doing. Maybe you do need to work with us. Maybe you do need to spend time with myself, Ron, or whoever mentor you're working with to understand short-term pullbacks, breakouts, consolidative trapping gaps, all this stuff, right? So when you put you're down 25 pips, why? Because you made a stupid mistake that you didn't just wait 5 minutes, right? And it's not a bad thing. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me all the time. But you need to, that's what I'm saying, be patient. Understand that it's very important for you guys to, like I said, wait for the hourly to open, wait for the first 5 minutes to close, and then look at your trade. All right? Why would I mention the sell trade if it's bullish? Absolutely. That's a short-term pullback. That's a short-term pullback. Do you understand? Short-term pullbacks are going 5-10 pips. That's it. It happens yesterday. It happened today. You need to understand that. The overall trend is bullish. Short-term pullbacks maybe will only last 5, 10, 15 pips. They're gathering more buyers to push it back up. All right? This is the 200 exponential moving average, guys, and then I have the 9 exponential moving average right here. All right? And for all you guys listening to people in the chat, sell, 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 you know what? Maybe you'll learn that too, okay? Because there was times on these calls where everyone's saying sell, 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 and then the thing runs 50, 60 pips, and then I don't hear from them anymore, and then they hit a dislike on my video. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to understand. The trend is your friend. I'll do it massive here for you guys can see this. Do you guys see that? The trend is your friend. All right? The trend is your friend. I think you can see that now. So this is a teaching lesson for you guys. Counter pullbacks and retracements are maybe 5, 10, 15 pips. All right? And look, it's ironic how gold is still holding above this 200 and starting to go bullish here. The trend is your friend. And I don't like getting like this, guys, but I just want you guys to understand. Listen, I'm doing this for free for you, right? We could easily pull everything off and go for all our members here. Trust me when I say, and then I can be more brutally honest with them, right? But if you guys are putting in this type of stuff, make sure you're actually taking the time to learn and you're not making silly mistakes. This is for real, guys. This is no joke. This is demo money or your real stuff at hand. Why would you do this and not think? You know what I mean? Patricia, if you're in our group, ask in the group chat. Guys, for all of our guys who are part of the membership, if you guys have any questions on YouTube, ask them in the group chat and I will personally send you a voice message on how to answer that. All right? Guys, next week is the boot camp. You can ask questions. We're doing 2 hours. Okay, Ron's going to be running most of it, right? I'm doing a lot of back end work. You guys don't even understand what's going on right now in terms of what we're building, for real. So basically, we will have a Q&A answer period. We're going to have an intermission. We're going to have a live trading session period. So it's going to be very, very good. All right. No, 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 no. This is, listen, bud. Kahaya, go buy. No, 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 no. Bro, don't tell people to buy at the high. All right. If you're telling people to buy right here and this thing sinks, you're going to have to explain to all of them that. You don't buy at the high. All right. So these are those types of things that you want to remember. Listen to the chat. If you guys are listening to the chat in terms of entries, you know what I mean? Just keep in mind that's your own fault. Alaya, exactly, buddy. Now you're learning. If you miss it, you miss it. Okay, so look, all right. Remember my homie saying buy at the high? Yeah, okay, so you're gonna buy now? Look, it's selling off. You're already down probably 5 pips. All right, that's why you wait. Don't do that. You wait for see a red candle to pull back, and then if it holds here, listen, if gold holds at this 200 EMA, right, and it holds support here, not in this candle, wait for the next one to open in about 3 minutes and 27 seconds, right? Because you're going to watch in this candle to see if it's going to push below or if it's going to hold. All right, for real. If it holds up here and you start to see a nice engulfing candle starting to form, then you can look at getting your entry. But right now, I've been telling you guys right around this 200 to look to secure some partials. So we got this extra move here, right? That's just icing on the cake, right? Wait for the over short-term pullback before making the actual move. All right. They're not stirring me. I just want you guys to understand it, right? I just want you guys to understand it. Because when we get people coming to us, you guys have no idea some of these things that we've heard from signal groups. People taking a signal, they have no idea what's going on, and then they enter in crazy lot sizes, and then they don't have an account anymore, or that, you know what I mean? That maybe, who knows? So, like I said before, you teach a fisherman how to fish, he can fish for life. All right? Okay, so remember, look, it's starting to engulf it here. It's starting to break through. All right, so look, now, remember I told you that 200, that's why I said you wait for this candle and you're starting to look to get out of this trade. All right, so remember I was telling you, look to get out here. This is why you're starting to see it break through. Now it's holding right here at the 200, or sorry, at the 9. We're going to see if this is actually going to hold support, if it's actually going to break and fade. Someone did say buy, guys, and if you listen to him and if he bought, trust me, he's not in. You probably won't hear from him the rest of the call. Okay, so about a minute and 30 seconds here. Yes, you will. Not the monthly though. It has to be a 3 month plan. If you guys want, I'll do it to the end of this call. If you guys want to join the 3 month and the boot camp, I'll add it. We do have this because we updated our Zoom. Okay, we have some people waiting on the waiting list, but they haven't got back. So we have about 5, 6 positions open. If you guys want to join the boot camp, you can do the 3 month plan. I'll include the boot camp in that if you want. All right. Pablo, good. Pablo, you're understanding. You've been on. Okay, so 36 seconds. Okay, so remember I told you let this candle do its thing and wait for the next one. If you let the candle do its thing, you can see that it pushed bearish. Guys, that trade actually ran. If you got in from around here, the trade it ran almost 20 pips. Okay, 18 pips. Now you can see you're having that massive sell-off here. All right. Okay, so look where we're at now. Okay, you can see in terms of sell-off, we didn't make it above overbought. Okay, we made it roughly right around 65. All right, then you can see you got that nice little short-term pullback. We're going to see now if this is actually going to be a continuation. All right, remember this 9 is acting as nice support. It's acting as live support and resistance. That's why I like them here. All right, do you guys understand that? Okay, so watch US 30, guys. If gold is going to continue bullish here, right, US 30 has potential to break. If it's not going to dump in here, just be patient. We got to wait till it closes down and below. All right, remember we did the top down on this. So what we need is just a break. Okay, let me show you over here. Break. Okay, hold below in this area right here. It might not have a perfect retest, but it got it to hold below, and then you have your continuation walk. All right, change this to bearish so you guys can understand that before making its next move. See how it didn't close below? It's starting to get pushed back up, so you know there's a lot of buyers potential support here. There's your gold trade, guys. Look at this. Remember I told you, look to secure your partials up here on the buy. If you guys are not familiar with scalping, go back and watch the videos. 10, 15 pips, that's the goal. Look, the goal, okay? 10, 15. This hit almost 20, all right? So you would have moved your stop loss to break even, or you would have secured the trade, all right? And remember how I mentioned to you that you waited before this candle to close, see how it pushed below, and now it started to test below the 9. That is why I mentioned to you, do not buy at the high, okay? Just wait for this to start to see what it's going to do, all right? How do you count pips on gold? Okay, that's a good question. I think one of our group members asked that too. Samantha, okay. Oh, wait. No, Ingo, okay. So basically a $1 move on gold is 10 pips, okay? So let's explain this right here. Okay, 1806, right here, 1807, right there, a $1 move. Okay, watch. Using your trusty ruler, 10 pips. All right, $1 move is 10 pips. All right. Okay, so you can see that gold. Oh, sorry guys. Perfect. Okay, so gold fully had a bearish engulfing candlestick formed right here. Okay, so keep this in mind. That's a very important candle to realize. All right, it completely engulfed this previous candle here. Now closed below the 200. All right. Now we want to make sure that we're retesting here if it's going to hold in terms of the sell and break this 9 and start to fall. If not, it's going to find some support here and then walk back up. But just keep in mind, all right, so if that's the case, just keep in mind, remember this area, this is the area we had that consolidation before we had the head fake and then the push. All right, so still down here, 1801, anywhere in this area, if it comes back, I want to see if it's going to sell off or if it's going to come back here and then maybe gather some more buyers accumulation and then have the potential reversal here. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, so let's check out US 30 again. US 30 is wanting to break, guys. It's wanting to. You can see they're trying, they're pushing it right down at 35850. And guys, just to keep in mind that MT4 is a little different than TradingView. They're off a little bit, okay? Not by much. So when I put these in here, these price flags, it's the general area around that, all right? So I hope that makes sense. Oh, look at that, guys. There we go. Okay, I'm in that, guys. I couldn't make that more obvious for you. I'm going to post my thing to the group now. You see why I like US 30, guys? If you guys missed that one, I don't know what to tell you on that. That's been charted there for a while, and it's a single one, so at RAM, 10 pips, roughly around 12. All right. Guys, if you're not familiar how to calculate, use this ruler over here. You can see it'll automatically calculate everything for you, bearish and bullish. Okay, so guys, if you're in this US 30 trade, you see why I like US 30, guys? As soon as it breaks, it makes nice moves. All right, and now it's getting held up at this previous resistance right here. Okay, you can see they're trying to push it through, and then we'll walk our way down to this previous candle right here. All right. Guys, I mentioned here that this is acting as a bearish engulfing candlestick and all the selling power here. Look at where we're at. We're at a high, 3.5, actually almost the high. So I know there's going to be some kind of pullbacks coming. How far will it go though before making the accumulation distribution? That is the thing. All right. So I hope that makes sense. But US 30, I couldn't have made this more clear for you guys if you're not understanding. Just because I physically am not saying, hey guys, let's sell at 35850. Okay. I did mention 35850 is the area to look for an opportunity for. All right, hope that makes sense. Now, I've already got out of this trade, guys. So now if you're going to get a pullback here, it's just the buyers accumulating based on the overall structure and previously. All right. So there's your gold. Remember, we have that bearish engulfing candlestick here. Now, I personally don't need to start throwing on any kind of thing, but if you guys don't know what a bearish engulfing candlestick is, you definitely need to join our mentorship groups. All right. Okay, so look at gold, bearish engulfing candlestick. Now we're getting held up right at that area right there. Remember, that was that overall break that gold once had. All right, now we're going to make either a decision. Is gold going to push up or is it going to push down? That is the overall key right now. You can see that they broke below that 9 EMA, usually below when it's below the 9. Okay, you can actually look for selling pressure here. You can also see that it is below the 5 minutes 200. All right, so but again, in this key area, we have had buyers attempting once, which it actually held and they pushed, and they tried to break it 2-3 times over here. All right. Okay, so 7:51, 8 o'clock. All right, so you can see 7:50, guys. 10 more minutes is the next hourly candle. So let's get prepared for this. All right. All right, guys. So if you were in this buy and you didn't take your profit, okay, you got greedy and you basically let it all go to waste. All right, you'd still be maybe 5-10 pips up based on this current candle right here. Sorry, not 5-10, maybe like 5, maybe 3, depending. But you needed to hear when I mentioned to you, look to secure this. All right, so Sorry guys, that came out of nowhere. If I were to do a pair, what would you guys want me to see? Because everyone, like I said, we do pairs in the Zoom and stuff like that, just because sometimes gold and USD don't have the craziest moves at night. But what do you guys want to see? If I were to do GU, GJ, EU, different things like that, what would you guys want? All right. GBP AUD. No, I'm not going to do any of that. It's going to be a major, guys. It's not going to be a minor. All right. Everyone wants GU. Everyone likes GU. GU, GU. Okay, let's look at US 30. All right. Remember we had that nice little pullback here. Okay, selling off. Now you're having that retracement. Here's your retest. Okay, for I forget which someone asked if you're looking for a retest here. Here's your retest. Okay, so it broke. Here's your retest. Okay, if it holds below here, if it holds below 35850, you can look at maybe potentially getting some more selling pressure in here. Okay. Okay, so we got GU. All right, guys, we got GU here. We're going to chart GU. But I want to go down from the hourly. All right. You can already tell that we were trading it before. Ooh, GU. Before I do this, I'm going to go back to my US 30 and my I'm going to set alarms here. Okay. So you can see that if you didn't catch that overall move, guys, it held support here and that it opened up and now you're at break even. Okay, so keep that in mind. Quick little scalp. All right, in and out, and you're good to go. So I'm going to get this set up right here. And then I want the overall higher time frame right there. Okay, and for gold, remember 1801. If it starts to break below 1801.7, you can look for small little entries coming down to 1800 and maybe breaking. All right, if you wanted to get in up here, you guys got to understand it's smaller lots leading into a bigger maybe potential lot. All right. Oh, sorry, gonna. All right. Look at GU, guys. It's starting to tempt. Oof, nice little pullback here. This was nice, guys. This is your key area right here, your trap. Okay, we missed GU a little bit, but you can see as soon as it pushed up in here, right, you can see it trapped. Try to make a little, that's the bottom wick. Push. Now we had that sell off here. It's starting to now finding some support right here. All right, you can see under 5 minutes it's starting to push, trying to maybe come back. It's heavily extended away from the overall EMA. Okay, the 9, but it can still going to maybe potentially fill this wick right here. All right, so let's go to the daily. Head, inverse head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. That's why you had that bullish momentum starting to break here. Okay. For all you guys putting in AJ, we're not doing AJ. Okay. We're going to do GU. GU on the daily. All right, guys. Supply. Oh, there we go. It's the US 30 here. Let's see if it pumped. Started to walk to the upside, guys. Look at US 30. Okay. Short-term pullback here. So for all the guys asking about short-term pullbacks, this is how you do it. And I already sent you guys the ticket. Short-term, 10 pips. Now watch. Remember I told you about these pullbacks. That's a prime example of a pullback. All right. Oh my God, guys. There's always someone scamming. What the heck, guys? This is ridiculous. Man. Go to timeout. All right. So this is still good, guys. 35850. If it starts to retrace and sell off here, I'm still going to use that area. I will re-enter that 100%. All right. Okay. GU's good because it has nice big moves, guys. It's a very nice pair to trade. It's a major pair. All right. Very, very nice to trade. What is GU? I can tell you're new. It's GBP USD, the British pound versus the US dollar. All right. There's nothing wrong if you're new. That's okay. I'd rather you be on here and be new and understand it. But that's GU. That's a short term for GBP USD. All right. So remember, every time, guys, every time that we're in supply in this here, it starts to sell off. You can see it made a push here, and now it's retracing. Every time that we're in buys down here, all right, I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit, sorry, at the bottom of those two candles. There we go. Every time we're selling off here, all the buyers are sitting here. Supply and demand, all right? I didn't do it for the other two because I wanted to show you at least something else before, but now you can see that this is very key in terms of trading, guys. Shit, guys, if we were trading at 6, fuck, we missed that big move on GU, guys. Massive. That candle alone, that's a 30 pip candle right on GU. All right. Okay. Massive moves on GU, but look now, massive moves come massive retracement. Look for it to come and touch this overall 200. Sorry, this 9 EMA. All right. You got to change this to baby blue, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so look, right in supply is starting to sell off. Now I want to see this 15-minute candle. I want to break this overall bullish candle down. Now you can see a lot of volume here, guys. There's a lot of volume. All right, now look, you see how it was heavily extended? Look, I'm going to circle something for you so you can see this. Do you guys see right here this big gap? Okay, gap, massive push into the overall supply, which is why you're getting that sell. You see how it's attracted and retracing back to this to the 9. All right, anytime it's heavily extended like this, you got to expect some kind of pullback to be able to get it near these moving averages. All right, doesn't always happen like that, but it has a lot of opportunity for it to happen. All right, this current body closed. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit. Okay, heavy selling pressure here. Now trying to retest that overall 5-minute. Oh, sorry, my bad. 30-minute retracement here. Now holding below that EMA. Look at GU guys starting to sell here. Guys, I'm doing it a little bit slow, man. This is my bad. This was the overall break right here, guys. If it's gonna hold, shit. You can look for something like this. Okay. Overall retracement is if it's gonna come all the way down here. You can see this is where the overall area that it wants to get to. All right. So let's just wait and see if that's actually gonna hold true. We missed it. We missed the overall entry, guys. I do apologize. We did a little bit late. That's my bad. But that will be the overall trade if it's going to continue, guys. can see that that was a nice move right there, 1388066, selling off. All right. Buy or sell gold? Abdullah Busman, what do you think? Should we buy or sell gold? Abdullah, I'm gonna ask you, okay? Because you're asking me. Um, Abdullah Busam, okay? You say buy or sell gold. What do you think? What are your thoughts? All right. What are your thoughts, guys? We have full swag right here. Stock Sniper Trading here. It's on our website. We're gonna update our shipping too. We're gonna offer this little bit of discount. Where you guys like them, check it out. StockSniperTrading.com. Full blown shirts. All right. Okay, Abdullah Busman says sell. Okay, we're going to put all the pressure on Abdullah now. All right. Okay, so 5 minute. Guys, Mr. Abdullah Busman says sell gold. Okay, no matter what, we got to sell gold. Okay, even if it starts to go bullish, we have to sell. Right? You see what I'm saying, guys? Like, it doesn't work like that. If it sells, it's because you're knowing that it's the bearish engulfing candlestick from the analysis, right? And it's holding below the 9. All right. So, but we have to sell. You see what I'm saying, guys? These sell and buy signals, if you're asking me, I'm going to tell you the same thing, right? And I'm not being rude, bro. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not. Because if you're selling right now, look, you're getting eaten alive. You're already getting reversed, and it's going into a buy. Do you see why I'm trying to tell you buy and sell doesn't really work like that? Right? I'm not trying to be rude, bro. I promise you. I don't know who you are, but you're asking buy and sell right now. Like it has an opportunity to both, right? You can see it's sideways trading. We have the alarm set, right? And I just want you to know that you guys should not be learning for just looking for buy and sell signals. In fact, if you click down my description here, it says that we are not a buy and sell signal service. So you guys don't even read the description. All right? All right. Okay, so let's check out GU here for a second. Okay, look at US 30 though. You can see it's really erratic here. It's about 804. Tried to break to the upside. Okay, now they're coming back down for oversells here again. All right. Average pips, it varies. It obviously varies. Like I take losses too, so my win rate obviously it goes down. I entered in another sell on US 30. Smaller lot size, guys. Smaller lot size on US 30. Okay, let's check out GU for a sec. Okay, so look, GU made a nice little bounce here. That's why I said I didn't put this overall right here. But if GU starts to hold, guys, look for a retracement. Let's see. It could come back down, bounce, and then we have the selling pressure coming in here. Let's wait and see, because the only reason I'm saying this is look at these two candles right here. Okay, potential selling pressure forming. All right, let's wait and see here. All right. If you're looking for a broker, guys, a good broker that we currently use is Fusion Markets. Okay, this is our website. We'll go over in a second, but this is Fusion Markets. Okay. I don't really have to say anything. I think everyone kind of understands. Do you? I hope you guys remember what we just talked about. You know what I mean? So remember when everyone's saying sell? Remember we talked about that? If you just sold right there, you are getting eaten alive right now. It's buying power. Remember we talked about, and listen. Gold is bullish the last 7 days. Gold is above the 200 EMA on the daily, all right? Hmm. Hmm. I think there could be a double top on gold. I'm thinking this too, guys, but for the sellers who, you know what I mean, tried to sell right here, this is your hourly candle, right? This is 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Remember this one right here? We'll do this again. I'm just going to let these things go. I'm not even going to say much, guys, because I think you guys can do this. You guys can realize this. Bait area? Okay, why? Let me ask you a question. Why is this a bait area here? Okay, look at this bait area. Why? Look at this time on the bottom, guys. My shit, guys, my bad. Let me move this over here. My webcam covered that. Look at this candle right here. What does that say at the bottom right here? 7 o'clock. Okay, 7. All right. Now look here. Look at this candle right here. What does this say? That says 8. 8. Okay. What does it say right here? Hourly candle. Wait for open and close before entering. So if you waited down here and you saw that there's a lot of people buying, coming down here selling, accumulation, and you waited for this candle to open, you could see it would have closed above here, 1803, and then it had a massive push to the upside. All right. So for the people that told me sell, remember I just said that to you guys, look to sell, sell, sell. If you guys took those sells, look what's happening. Guys are in down huge, huge, guys. Understand this. If you're in the buy still, you're good. This is the overall trade right there. We didn't put up a secondary green spot, but look, as soon as it bounced in there, 1802.5. Could have entered or entered in here, and then you're good. Stop loss hunt. Remember, moving your stop to break even. If you did have it at break even, you did get stopped out, obviously. And I was telling you guys over here to look to take your partials. But keep in mind, key points. I'm not going to sit here and waste your time. You know what I mean? Bullish the last 7 days. Gold's above the 200 EMA on the daily. All right. Was the bearish engulfing a sign to retest? No, the bearish engulfing was a sign of a pullback. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? Pullback here. If you got it on here, right? Very, very short R to R. All right. You maybe got even maybe 10 pips. And it's a pullback. The only reason why I'm saying pullback is because look, overall key points are showing this. So I keep these on here for you guys. Now I started to draw this because people were questioning too much. All right. Oh, sorry, not oil, guys. Okay, look at, oh wow, they gapped it up on US 30 here. Okay, tried to push it up here. Now they're waiting. Let's check out GBP USD. Okay, so look, GU flipped. All right. See the sell here? Tried to push up. Overall target pushing up in this area right here. Then you have your retracement starting to form. We missed this, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. We just came in at the last little bit, all right? So we're playing a little bit of catch up here. This is the overall opportunity. It can find support previous to that, all right? The best area would have been here. Honestly, let me explain this. And anyone can do this, you know what I mean? You can go back and you can back test and show that you know what, you know your entries and this and that. That's why it's hard to do it live. It's hard to do it live, all right? I'm just going to highlight this. All right, so look, came up here in the supply. You see how it started to consolidate, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. As soon as it started to break out, you can see breakdown below the 9 EMA, and that's when you're starting to get your overall selling pressure here. Okay, and then it had just a continuation. This was the overall best entry. Okay, right now you're playing a little bit of catch up here, which is why it's going to be a battle. All right, so you can expect some kind of a push. All right, maybe in the stop loss here. That's why I'm saying I would be patiently waiting for this to see how they're going to hold it below 1.38066 area. All right, so let's check out, let's add an alert here. Okay, so we can flip back now. There's US 30 running. Okay, going good. So let's check out gold here. Boom. Okay, now we can notice something forming here. All right. Okay, so this is the neckline right here, guys. Okay. I know it's really crowded right here. I'm going to erase some of this stuff so you guys can start to see. This is a neckline, guys. 1802.57. Okay, that's an opportunity. If it starts to really break there, guys, it's forming. It's starting to fall into this cell right here. Okay. You know, we have this previous area right here of consolidative structure, but if gold is going to really sell off, we have a double top forming. Two tops right here. Bearish engulfing, starting to signify. Nice little pullback here. Right? Rejection, huge. Now they're starting to sell off, guys. This is a double top, all right? It's the double top. Okay, anything below right here, 1801, that's my area. Already had it previously drawn. See, do not enter, 1801. That's my area right there. You see, that's where it is. I haven't changed anything, nothing. All right, keep that in mind. Because what can happen here, if this doesn't hold on the neckline, it can hold above this 9 and the 200, and this can be a liquidity grab. All right, if you guys understand what a liquidity grab is, basically what it is they're going to sell price down, accumulate a lot of the overall stop loss at a lot of volume, and then they're going to reverse it and pump it back up. All right. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. US 30 indecision here, starting to try to pump up here. You can see a lot of top wick though. Okay, let's check out GU. Jerk crazy. See these? Okay, so you see how, guys, this is the key area where they had that nice bullish momentum here. All right, so if you guys are in any kind of GU trade from up here, you guys are looking good. Here's a little bit riskier of a trade, but it's still looking pretty bearish here. Okay, guys, I got to run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Just keep in mind, right, if you're anywhere from up here, you're looking good. Now it's coming to that area where it's had previous consolidation. All right, so give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back, and then we're going to continue. All right, it's 8:15. 8:30 is going to have a nice move on gold or US 30. So guys, just stay around. Like I said, we're going to be trading all the way till 9:30, and then if you really want to stick around, we have that 10 a.m. orange folder news. Okay. Okay, so I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Thank ya. Hey guys, what's going on? Just let me just point this out for you guys thinking I'm Victoria. No, no, Victoria's in our group, guys. Absolutely not. Look at GU, all right? Remember I told you? Let's say right here there's a lot of buyers. Okay, you can see. All right, I put it neutral right now. Neutral's white. All right, but if you got in that, you're up 7 pips. 10 pips is down in here. It ran 10 pips and then it bounced back up, all right? Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I drink liters of liquid a day. Like I drink around 5 liters of water, coffee, energy drinks. So just you gotta give me. I'm normal. I'm human. All right. I can't help it. You guys gotta just understand that. Okay, guys. At 8:30, let me ask you a question. What do you guys want to trade? Do you guys want to focus on US 30, or do you want to focus on gold, or do you want to focus on GBP USD? Which one do you want to focus on? Remember, if you're in this trade, guys, look to securing some of these partials right here. You're up 7 pips depending on your spread, but look, remember I told you this is where the buyers are coming in. Okay, previous structure, keep this in mind. All right, last thing you want is this thing to start to push up. All right, secure some of this trade, move your stop loss to break even if you're in this. All right, let it do its thing. And for the guys sticking around, thank you, but please, please, if you want to listen to me, you can. If not, like I said, you can do your thing. If you guys are up here and you got in this cell, beautiful, beautiful from up here. We played catch up a little bit. It still ran around 10 pips, right? And now it's starting to go bullish. So just keep in mind, last thing you want to remember is just maybe secure partials and leave a runner. All right. Let's check out gold. Absolutely, guys. We'll check out gold for 1 second. Oh my God, look at gold, guys. Whew. Okay, remember, neckline here. Wow, guys, gold is being guys, if you're entering in here, that's a neckline double top. Okay, starting to form. Okay, let it do its thing here. Let it do its thing. There's a lot of selling pressure here. This is a double top. All right, that's the neckline starting to form. Okay, you can see how it's wicking back in this whole L area. Previous buyers. All right, things sank hard. Okay, I didn't want to move anything. I wanted to show you guys. Just leave it run, leave it chart. Okay, you can see it's now retracing out of it. All right, a lot of buyers in this area right now. Best entry obviously was from up here. Just wanted to let it do its thing. Did not want to update anything. If you got in up here, guys, that's the best area for here. I was away, missed it, but you can see we turned to it just as it was starting to fall. So if you missed it, you missed it. If you got into it, congratulations. You know what I mean? Let's wait and see. There's still about 2 minutes left on this candle. 2 minutes and 15 seconds here. They're dancing in and out of this current profit. We got to wait and see on how this candle is going to close, guys. There's still 2 minutes on this candle, okay? Because what gold can do is it can push down here, and then it can close above it, and then it can start to retrace back up. Because remember, we're still in that area where there once was a lot of consolidative structure here, okay? And it's starting to try to break through there, which is that overall neckline. So like I mentioned, we just came back on here. If you guys got in around here from the sells, it's looking good. All right, I just wanted to warn you guys from here. Remember I told you that guy said sell, sell, sell? He was right, okay? But you gotta watch the actual candlesticks itself, because if you sold around this area right here, guys, it retraced. It ran around 25, maybe 20 pips, right? That's why you gotta wait and see in terms of these candles. You gotta wait and see in terms of price action. All right. If you guys missed it, don't worry about it. All right. You can see you don't really want to be chasing now. If it does start to break, we'll just watch it. All right. Okay, so about a minute left. Let's check out our Gbp Usd trade. A lot of people are asking about that. See, there's GU still holding a world trend. All right. Just remember, guys, if you're still in gold, or sorry, if you're still in GU, right? There's a lot of buyers here, but still holding your trade. You're looking good so far. All right. It's a lot of guys. That is a massive candle, right? So we have to keep this in mind. What's going on with US 30, guys? Let's check it out. $15 left. You can see 14, 13. They're starting to count it down now. All right. So if you missed it from up here, guys, you didn't catch it the neckline, which was around 1802.5. You can see if I just drag this across, neckline. Okay, so this is the next move, guys. This is the next current candle that opened. All right, you see how they closed it, and now they're starting to sell it off. Okay, so remember, this was the overall trade that we had if it had went bearish initially. So there you go. There's gold, guys. So remember, 1801.7 touched, smashed past 1800, and now they're starting to sell off here. Okay. Look at gold, guys, dumping. This was the overall trade right there, or the neckline break. Oh my goodness, look at gold, guys. Wow. Whoo. I can't even keep up with this. Oh my goodness. 1794 we're at right now. So remember, selling pressure was absolutely there. You can see by this bearish engulfing candlestick, okay? Just was not at the right time. They don't do it automatically. They don't push and they don't pull automatically. They give it a little bit of time. That's why I told him to wait. The bait area, as soon as you started to see these candles, it's good to go. All right. So guys, girls, remember, I mentioned that there was no selling happening around here. Okay, as soon as we had that neckline break, right here, 1802. Even if you sold at 1800, guys, you're still. I don't even want to show you how many pips, but I will. Even if around somewhere around here, even if you got in from 1801, that thing ran 50, 60 pips. Okay, now you can see it's just as fast as it went down. It's starting to retrace and come back up. Guys, look at how far that thing ran. That's gold. Okay, look at that massive wick starting to sell off here. All right. I can't even fit this all on the screen. It's so big. That's what she said. Armani, my man. Oh my god. Guys, listen. I gotta stop this stream for a second here. I want to give a shout out to one of our members. His name is Armani. Okay, I had a conversation with him yesterday. He fully admitted to me that he was scared of gold. It scared him. Okay, he was nervous with it. He was always trading pairs. He just sent a ticket, guys, that he profited on that gold sell around 475. Okay, so I want to give a personal shout out to Armani. He's been taking hits in the market for a long time, but he gained a little bit of confidence and he really held that gold sell. So Armani, I'm proud of you, bro. For real, bro. I'm really happy that you got that, man. For real. Okay, guys. So now, like I said, this is 8:30. Wait for the overall. If we look at it in terms of RSI here, look at where we're at. Okay, we're heavily. See how it broke below that 50? I just want to show you something here too. Okay, let me show you something, and we'll go back. Look at this guy. I can't even begin to tell you how basically RSI can help you. Double top. Remember how I told you that 50 line? As soon as it breaks below that 50 line, you're going to get a sink. It sank. And that is to do with this overall break of the double top right there. I know that's really ugly and distorted. I'm sorry. I'm not like a graphic designer or anything like that, but you can see as soon as it broke, it tanked. All right. That's why you can use RSI as like following similar with price. All right. So now remember, there's still a little bit of time on here. I can't even say it's about 4 minutes and 55 seconds. We're heavily oversold now, so you got to expect a price to kind of retrace back up. All right. I'm going to just put this down to there so we can actually see where we're at. Look for price to start making its way up now. Okay. In terms of, it's got to start to break roughly 17.99, which is right up in here. If it doesn't get up here, guys, gold is still going to continue to sell. All right. Guys, that thing tanked out of nowhere. All right. There's no news. There's no nothing. Just a double top, leading into an RSI 50 line break, having a continuation. All right. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. If you're not familiar with that, join the mentorship, and we can go over this with you plenty of times basically in the group. All right. Remember I told you it's going to retrace now. Okay. This is a massive sell-off. All right. So if you guys are in that, look to secure some of this trade because, like I said, price is starting to walk back up. All right. Just remember, I'm telling you guys, as much as this thing goes down, the thing can come back up just as fast. All right, you can see now they're already approaching 1799.2. Remember I told you 1799. See how it's walking up now? Remember I told you guys, secure, secure, secure. Remember I told you guys it's starting to come back up? This is nothing that we can do, okay? This is nothing that we can do. But now if you didn't secure and you're starting it to sell off, guys, remember you don't want to hear this, okay? But you're being greedy. If you guys didn't take that, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Like, look, even from up here, guys, even from up here, look at that drop. That's almost 60 pips, right? I couldn't even fit it on my screen. I had to retreat. I had to move it up and down so much. But now, I told you, they opened it up exactly right there. Look, now they're bouncing in terms of the buy, all right? Wait for the next entry now, guys. Trust me. That thing fucking ran. That's that sell right there coming from the double top. All right, I'm gonna move it back. I'm just gonna put it right there so you guys can see that's where it's bouncing now. That thing ran. And please just understand something here. Okay, it's up to you. Remember this bearish engulfing candlestick? All right, remember that bearish engulfing candlestick? What I want you to notice, it engulfed it. Okay, they started to hover it around, held at the neckline entry, created a neckline. All right, now it pushed back up. That's why I told, remember, selling pressure right there. I told the one guy to say, he just said sell, sell, sell. If you sold right here, you would have been out of commish, right? They held it above the 200. As soon as you started to see these wicks start to close below this area of structure, boom, starts to sell off. Neckline starts to sell, and then we had that massive dump. All right. Let's check out our US 30 right now. Okay, US 30 is still, it's selling off a bit, starting to wick back up. All right, it's consolidating. You can really see that US 30 is waiting for the next move. Look, if I just drag it across here, you can see that they're just sideways trading. They're pushing, they're pulling, they're pushing, they're pulling. All right. Let's check out our GU trade. Ooh, guys, look at GU. Look at GU. We totally missed GU. Okay, GU actually ran, if you guys got in anywhere from around here, you know what I mean, down here, it ran maybe 13 pips. All right, but it did go through and hit the actual target itself, but we were focusing on something else. I'm just going to move this. Just so you guys can see it. All right. Let's check out our DXY here. Let's just see what's going on here. I'm kind of afraid to look at it, but I think it's a good thing that we need to look. Hey! Opa! Remember this green candle? Or this green thing? Opa! There we go, guys. Remember we found the bottom? And it bounced back to the upside here. That's why gold is starting to sell off the way it did. Alright? I'm pretty sure Liam, guys, Liam's in our group, I'm pretty sure. I'll move it back, guys. I just want to take some screenshots here for you guys. There we have more GU. Got it. I was wondering, Liam. It's okay though, bro. You see what we do, so it's good to go. Okay, so you can see now how GU, they're finding a little bit of support here. They're trying to walk back up in this consolidation area. That's why it's nice to do this. If it holds in here, you maybe look for continuation, but if it starts to break and fill this wick, obviously it's going to have that reversal. I think it's going to be drawn to that 9 moving average, okay, right around here. So let's just wait and see on GU, okay? Okay, gold, guys. It's opus, giving so many opus. Look at gold, guys. It's still and for yeah, guys, this thing is dumping still. It's gonna fill the bottom of this wick. Let's see. Oh my god. Hey, okay, let me show you something here. Here's a learning lesson. I need everyone to, if you want to hear, if you want to hear it, hear it. If you don't, I understand. Okay. Have you guys ever heard of a dead cat bounce? Let me know if you guys have ever heard of a dead cat bounce before. This is going to be good for you guys. Yes, no? Guys, if you can explain to me a dead cat bounce in a sentence, what would it be? All right. Zuby, I'm going to record that. Guys, if you know what a dead cat bounce is, try to do it and explain to me. Zuki, baby girl. Hopefully you don't mind me saying that, but I'm proud of that. You are good, Zuki. Okay, guys, a dead cat bounce. It's basically, you see how they have massive selling pressure here? Okay, they bait in the buyers. Okay, here's the bounce. Dead cat, they bounce it, boom. They head fake you out, drop it back down, and then they continue their selling pressure here. That's a dead cat bounce. It's kind of like a head fake movement here, all right? All right. Dumping hard, then followed by a pump, and then a dump. Exactly. That's the dead cat bounce, guys. There's something new you've probably learned today. All right. How high does a dead cat bounce go? I don't know. It all depends on the pair, the indice, the commodity you're actually trading itself. All right. All right, look at gold though. This is a prime example of one. Selling off here. Remember how I told you they're retracing it up? Boom. Here's the bounce, pushing back down, and now continuing in the sells. All right. Guys, if you don't mind now, could you guys maybe give me some likes? I don't really ask for much. I'm taking grenades in the trenches with some of these people with their comments. If you guys could just show me some love, try to get me a little bit more likes, I'd really appreciate that. It gives me more motivation too. And guys, if you want to know our Telegram channel, it's pinned at the top of the message. Don't fall for any of the other scammers out there. We don't take any money. We don't do anything like that. But if you just want to join our free group, see what's going on, check it out. Okay. So, okay. So remember, this is going to act as resistance here, guys. Okay. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. If you gave it already, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Check GU. Okay, let's check GU, guys. Okay, so look at GU. All right, so this is interesting. Remember how I told you about this 9 exponential moving average is very important to have. It acts as, it's a lagging indicator. All right, but remember, it acts as a moving support and resistance. I guess you could say indicator. That's what I use it for. So you can see they tried to push it up here. It was rejected at the 9 EMA, and then it sold back off. Now back into this previous consolidation area. Okay, so this, just keep in mind what I'm seeing here is a nice little possible continuation, or it's going to get rejected. Okay, so let's wait and see what's going to happen with GU here. A lot of people like pairs. I don't really do pairs much, but it's not, you know what I mean? If you guys want more pairs and stuff like that, we can do that. It's not a big deal. GU is a really sexy pair today. For some reason, I wish we had caught it early. I got to listen to a lot of the guys. I'm going to start taking a poll for our members and see what you guys want. All right. My baby Zuki. And guys, I have no idea who Zuki is. Honestly, I'm just having fun with her because I'm so proud that she did that. You know what I mean? I have no idea where she's from or anything, but she's eating pips today. Okay. If we look on the 1, there's an M pattern forming. Okay. This is 1 minute candles, guys. We have 1 minute scalpers on our group. Okay, so what he's talking about, or sorry, he or she, I didn't catch it, but look. Boom. 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 Neckline here. We're going to see if we can get a nice little continuation here, okay? That's what an M pattern is on the 1 minute, all right? But you can see they're trying to push it right in this area right here, okay? But you can see on the 1 minute, you have to be very fast, okay? You have to be very fast. You can see on the 5 minute though, they are supporting a potential 5 minute little uptrend here. You can see they tried to holding with the wick, and now the bodies are starting to close above it here. So just keep that in mind and remember where we're at. We are in terms of a little bit of buying power here. So these are short-term pullbacks. Okay, just keep this in mind. All right. So let's go back. US 30. What's going on with the dirty? So again, it tried to push. You can see now it's starting to sell off here, guys. That 35850 still good. And then we have our gold. All right. Guys, okay, now I want to ask your guys' opinions, okay? What are your guys' thoughts on gold now? What are your thoughts on gold? All right. Do you guys think gold is going to continue bearish, or do you think it's going to flip and go bullish? What are your thoughts? We're going to see a stream of bullish or bearish comments now. I had one homie say gold is looking bearish on the hourly. Okay, this is hourly. It's really crowded, guys, so just remember, it's just, we're putting this on the hourly time frame now, not the 5-minute. All right. Abdullah, there he is. Busem, where's my guy? Big boy, you're still on the stream. I love it, buddy. And guys, I want to tell you something. I'm gonna go back to this for real. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's my man? Abdullah Busam. He put the sunglasses on. He's a G, guys. I love it. Listen, he had the right idea. Absolutely. Remember, bearish engulfing, he's following candlesticks. All right. Look, he would have said enter in a little too early, but he had the sell, guys. He had it. I want to give a shout out to Abdullah Busam. I give him a little bit of a call out there just because there's a little early entry, and the only reason why is it doesn't always push, then pull and have massive moves. Okay, it's got to form. You're gonna see it in twos and threes, double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms. All right, so keep that in mind. You got to give it to him, guys. He was right. He called it. A lot of people did too, but I picked him out of everyone, and he's still on the stream. So my man, thank you very much for staying on, dude. If you're still there, man, put some more sunglasses on, bro. Hopefully you ate on that trade too. Okay, so look now. The wicks are starting to form a little bit of an uptrend here, okay? See? That's your dead cat bounce, falling into some selling pressure here, now finding some support with a little bit of walk up, okay? It's about 8:47, guys. So just keep in mind the time, keep in mind where we're at. Okay, you can see it starting to push to the upside now, all right? Okay, the only reason I'm looking, it's got to get above here, guys. It's got to get above that 9. So anywhere up here, that's the only reason I'm looking for this. I want to see what the stop loss up here. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. If it's going to sell, it's going to sell. But the only way I'm looking, that's about 14 pips for a stop loss. Okay. If you're asking me why I'm putting it right here, all right, look at this risk. Okay, 14 pips. Watch, potential stop loss, 14 pips, 13, 14, to make maybe 17, 18 if you want to put it right back up in this consolidation area before it dropped. You're going to ask me, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? There he is, Abdullah, my man. There he is, big guy. What's going on? All right. I needed to break above this 9 moving average right here, okay? That's why I'm putting it above here. If I put it below it and it gets wicked down on it like it has many times, for example, price starts to push up, holds below. Obviously it did, that was a bad example, but you know what I mean. Price will come and use that as support and resistance. Okay, I don't have an example right now, but I'm sure we can find one. This is going to initiate the breaking above it, which will lead into the fall. So look, push, okay, retest, which will be above this 9. If it holds, you can start to getting a walk to the upside. All right, a lot of volume in this candle. It's not much wick either. That's psychological 1800 too. Remember this. All right. Gold is still bearish, guys. For sure it is. But it starts to break above that 9, you can stay looking for little scalps here. All right. Hey guys, one thing to keep in mind. What are your spreads, guys? What are your spreads? What are your spreads here? You have to remember this. What are your spreads? Keep this in mind when you're trading, okay? Oh my god, guys. Stop spamming, please. Guys, I don't like banning people or putting people in this chat, but we're not gonna. I gotta put you in timeout, big man. I gotta put you in the corner. Okay, so listen to the group chat, guys. See what people's spreads are here, because it's having a potential prime up for the next big move. All right, so let's just see. Okay, remember I told you I put it above here for a reason. This 9 is acting as support and resistance. So if you guys are hedging trades, entering before, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, remember I talked about GU, guys. Okay, remember I told you about GU? Full on retracement, okay, from the initial entry. All right. All right. So look, you see on GU, okay, remember how we had a nice amount of buyers here. Remember I told you it came in here, and now we had a nice little push and a 5-minute uptrend starting to form. So that's what I was telling you, look to secure your GU trade. All right. They broke above the 9 now. They're going to retest this, and they're going to see if they're going to walk up being continuous. Okay, so if you didn't take your partials on GU, guys, it was a detrimental place, and you would have been washed out. All right. Okay, so look, if it starts to come back down here and touch this 9 and it breaks, it could be another continuation. This could be a short-term pullback on GU. Remember, a lot of sellers still there. All right, but you would have been knocked out because you would have moved your stop loss to break even because you were 10 pips. All right, let it do its thing now. We'll look at GU again. Okay, we caught the bottom end. It was really nice, and now we'll wait until the overall next move for it to happen. Okay, it's around 852 leading into 9. Yeah, good watch those, man. If you got into GU on the buy, perfect. You know what I mean? If you were in this sell, absolutely, you could have secured. Flip switch here because you remember it's in the buyer's area, and then you could have rode it back up. All right. I'm waiting to see if it comes up here. Okay, because look, see where it's come before. It's a lot of they attempted to break it down, but then they held more buyers there. All right. So let's take a look at this on the 15 minutes, see how it looks like. It's always good to check your 15-minute candles. All right. So I could see GU coming up to here for sure, and if it pushes past here, guys, it can come back right up in this overall supply area yet again. All right. Let's watch gold here. See, do you see what I'm saying about this 9 EMA? It's really nice. Okay, it's really nice to use as support and resistance. It's a lagging indicator, but it moves along with price. All right. Just showing you where we're approaching. Okay. Some people, they don't understand it, but now hopefully you can see it. All right. Nature's World, what do you think? You want to bet? What do you think, guys? Okay, so we'll come back. Let's wait and see here. I want to see US 30, guys. 1 second here. Ooh, US 30 is priming up, guys. I'm in this US 30 sell right now. Okay, so look, it's danced in and out. Okay, dancing in and out. Mr. George Arwell. I am looking at 9 different charts. Thanks for noticing. I appreciate that. It's actually 3, not 9. Okay, look at that bullish push, guys. Bullish push. All right. Gold bearish. Let's check out gold here. We'll come back to US 30. It's still kind of in consolidative structure right now. All right. Mr. George Powell. I have, buddy. I already sent it to the group. Took a US 30 sell. Okay, it's priming, guys. It's holding support. You can see it's made a leg up. Now it's holding support right here. All right. Now we're going to see if it's going to continue. All right. Stay away from gold if you want to, guys. Honestly, you don't have to trade gold. There's nothing telling you need to trade gold. All right. Keep this in mind. No one's telling you this. If you want to just watch it, see how the analysis plays out and stuff like that. Maybe you're interviewing me. Maybe you're new to the channel and you're interviewing me. What's he looking at? What's he doing? You know what I mean? What's this sell that they caught here on the double top? What is this? And why is he looking for a buy now? Maybe you're interviewing me. Absolutely. All right. Look at this. 856 hourly candle. Wait for the open and close before entering. Remember we had the bait areas down here. This is 7. This was 8 on the bait. Okay. Now we're approaching the 9. This is a 4-hour candle. All right. 4-hour candle. Last thing I'm gonna, and honestly, if you're looking at gold, last thing you want is before entering in. Okay, if you're down from here, guys, if you caught in the buy down here, like for real, that's one of the best entries you can get. Okay, absolutely. But this hourly, what it can do is it can push. Remember, we have this impulse candle, and then it can start to sell off again. Okay, so just be patient with it. That hasn't tapped anything 1800 yet. We want to make sure it closes, pushes, close in this area, which is starting to do, and then see if they can gather some momentum and start to push to the upside. If it doesn't, then it's just going to start to continue its selling pressure. All right. Guys, just remember when people are saying they're doing like 50 lots or anything like that, remember these guys, like, I believe them. You know what I mean? I believe. I know people in the group. We have guys in our group. My man RJ, guy hammers out 10 lots on gold. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Okay. There's a minute and 40 seconds. I just want to see what's happening on GU for 1 second here, okay? Okay, so see how it's getting held up? Right at that entry, 1.38066. So very key, very key. So if it holds down here, if it starts to break this 9 again, we'll wait and see, but it's fighting an uptrend. So GU is at a critical point. If you guys are in the buy on GU, ride it out, but make sure you're moving your stop loss to break even, okay? Yep, structure to the left, guys, you can see. And if we go right back to the left, we go to 15 minute. You can see where we're at. So this is where we're at currently trading on GU. See that price line right here? You can see it. We're at the wicks. Wick, bodies, and top wick, okay? So that's where we're currently trading to the left. That's on the 15 minute. Okay, so you can see GU there. US 30 is attempting. Look at all this, guys. Look at this. Look at what it's forming. Pushing, pulling, pushing, pulling. Not good right now, guys. Not good. Okay, so we're coming into the 9. Let's see what's going to happen on gold. What the heck is going on here? Oh, there we go. Little glitch. Here's the 9 candle, okay? Let this candle close first. You can see it's breaking above that 9, all right? Hourly candle, wait for open and close before entering, okay? Whether you guys want to do this or not, it's totally up to you, all right? Totally up to you. Guys, if you're an experienced trader, you guys can do the higher lot sizes for real, but you just have to understand your risk. There's phenomenal traders, guys, who everyone knows who they are on live, and they're amazing, and they use proper risk. You know what I mean? So if you guys have the account and you guys are with a prop firm, you guys can do that, but make sure you're understanding your risk. All right, just make sure you're understanding your risk. That's the only thing I suggest to you. That's the only thing I suggest, because risk is everything. All right. Okay, 3 minutes and 50 seconds on this current candle. You can see it's kind of getting rejected. It might do some consolidation before making any kind of move here, right? Okay, so see how it was psychologically rejected at that number, 1800, which is a psychological number. Okay, keep that in mind. Guys, I did shave. I was preparing for today. Yesterday was really bad on gold, so I had to look good for gold today, so we can get some moves. Okay, 3 minutes left. Let's check out our US 30. It's trying, guys. It's really trying to hammer down here. All right, move that stop loss up a little bit. GU did? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so remember I mentioned if it holds 1.38066, this is a short-term pullback here for the continuation. All right, so let's see what GU is going to happen on GU. Hey, Prometheus, brother. Guys, shout out to Prometheus. I have no idea who he is, but you can see what he just said. Okay, so now look at this. Okay, don't just be patient. Remember, there's still that uptrend forming here. Okay, and that's what's happening on GU right now. They're trying to push it down, but you can see now they're holding above that 9 exponential moving average. All right. Okay. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in a US 30 trade right now. I did a 3.0, which is on Fusion Markets. It's honestly it's not much, but I'm gonna close it. I'll send it to the group. I don't want to be entering and holding this shit through market open. Okay. Okay. Not going to say anything. Let it do its thing. Guys, okay, so 1 second. I just want to let you guys know something here. Guys, if you're talking to the website or anything like that, we will be in contact. Okay, we're just live right now. Okay, so that's why I can't everything. I have massive messages popping up here. Okay. Okay, so let's see. There's about 4 minutes. This was that 9. Okay, and now we have the 4:10. About 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen here. All right. Guys, if you're looking for our Telegram right now, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Guys, I'm just letting you know we are building an app. All right, so we're going to be off Telegram. So just make sure you're getting the right Telegram. There's a lot of people who are actually impersonating us. Like, I don't want to, like, I could call them out right now, but we'll call them out when we build the app so you can see. All right, and then we'll expose the people who are hustling and scamming people, and then we can all boost them and let them know. You know what I mean? So just keep in mind though that we don't take any money from people. We don't invest. We don't do anything like that, guys. Nothing. We're trying to just help you guys learn how to trade. And if you guys are wondering what the actual site is for our Telegram, it's pinned to the top. Okay, it's pinned to the top. This is it right here on our website, stocksnipertrading.com. That is our legitimate Telegram channel. So don't ever get tricked, guys. Just make sure you understanding. Go here first before doing anything. All right. So right now, guys, gold is above the 9. Okay, it's leading into 907. It's approaching maybe market open here. It's a riskier time to trade. Okay, you heard me with US 30. I personally closed. I thought this would pop off a little further. All right, so if you're in this, you know what? If you're in at break even or anything like that, you can swipe and get out of it, because if it does reverse going into market open, I just wouldn't want that to happen, because sometimes they pump and dump. All right. So just keep this in mind. I don't like the way it's trading right now. All right. I don't. And plus what time it is. Okay. You heard me say with what I'm doing for US 30. So if you're not in this or anything like that, just erase it. Don't worry about this. A lot of people, I bet you, are not. Okay, they're realizing the same time. But if you are, you know what I mean, just keep in mind it's still all right. But I just don't like the volume. There's not much volume here. All right. And I don't like that it's 908. I just wouldn't want this thing to hold at a loss coming into like 930, 945, and then you're holding this. Okay, for real, I mean that. So just keep in mind, if you're in this and you're using smaller lot sizes, you might be okay. Just make sure you have your stop loss nice and tight. This is a 14 pip stop loss right here. Okay, right here to here, and I'll show you the overall target. Roughly 15 pips. Okay, roughly 15 pips. All right. GU. Let's see GU. Okay, so you can see GU has tried to, it made some sideways trading there, and it's trying to break out of that 5-minute uptrend. All right. So you can see it's starting to make some nice curl, right? Remember we talked about short-term pullbacks, 10, 20 pips. Here's your 10 pip pullback here. We're going to see if it's going to have a continuation. All right. Guys, if you're holding through 9:30, that's the New York Stock Exchange. All right, it's personally it's very volatile. All right, so you can if you want. I'm just personally telling you to close this. I'll leave this chart on here, but personally I'm just telling you to maybe just exit it. I thought we'd have a little bit more push, but obviously we didn't. Okay, if it comes back down and hits the SL, you know what I mean, negative 15 pips. All right, if it holds and starts to push, remember it's coming into around, it's 9:10. You can see 9:10 and there's 25 seconds left for the overall move. Okay, so let's see US 30 here. Guys, see, this is upsetting. You saw what I sent, and if I just held a little bit longer, but that's the way she bees, guys. That's the way she be. All right, US 30 still in that sell pressure here. And this is what happens, guys. You know what I mean? Me personally, I know that holding these things going into 9:30 is scary. Okay, I've wiped out a good amount of my account holding through 9 till 9:30, and then holding through 9:30 open, and that's how I know. I'm trying to pass this along to you guys to understand. I would not be doing that. All right. Okay. Okay. A little bit of indecision right now. Okay. Guys, you're gonna kill me again. Like I said, 9:30 is gonna be good. I think we're gonna trade US 30. All right. A lot of our members want to trade US 30. All right. Keep this in mind. Okay. Guys, we're gonna have to give me 2 minutes. I told you, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to show you on the webcam. I have one drink here. All right. I have a coffee here. Not done yet. I have a cappuccino here. All right. Give me 2 minutes. I will be right back with you. Okay. And then we're going to trade US 30 market open. Okay. I'm going to leave gold on the chart here. Remember, 1798, get out if it hits there. Do not hold that. Okay. So just keep this in mind. I'll be right back and we'll continue. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so that's why I told you to get out of that trade. We're gonna see if it's gonna go bearish beyond that overall 5 minute uptrend. Okay, so that's why I was telling you up here. I didn't like it. Okay, hopefully you guys understood that I mentioned that to you, but you can still see it's still bouncing off that 5 minute uptrend. Okay, so we'll keep it there. All right, just to show you. I'm not gonna erase this and say, oh, we fucked up and blah blah blah. No, we're gonna keep it there. All right. Let's wait and see. All right, so guys, 917, the dirty 30, guys. We're going to trade the dirty 30. Look at how choppy US 30 has been, guys, but it's been a nice selling pressure. It's below the 9. All right. Okay, so 930. I have a nice little time to go over this stuff. Okay. Oh, guys, 40s. My bad. My bad. Drop that down. Okay. All right. So you guys could see that I was in the sell here. I closed early. It is what it is. We'll make it up. All right. And it's tough, but that's the way she is. All right. So you can see key points. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you, just so you can see. All right. So key points to the New York Stock Exchange, which is the 930. Okay. I'm going to mark this on for you so you can see. 930 is right here. Okay. If you're in this, great. If you're not, we'll just move this over here and we'll wait until 930. Okay. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. All right. You can put buy stops and sell stops for 930. Okay. But the last thing, honestly, you would want to happen is, say if you put a buy stop or sell stop right here, 35850, right? Last thing you want is it to possibly wick up here, boom, and then continue. You know what I mean? For in terms of a sell stop, that would be a limit order, not right. But in terms of putting buy stops and sell stops, if you're going to do that, make sure you have a TP set for like 10 pips, 10, 15 pips max, maybe 10 pips. Okay. So if you're going to have orders set, you do like a buy stop or sell stop, and then you have TPs hit automatically. All right. Okay, so 920, we have 10 minutes. I want to check out a couple of these other ones just before. Oh my God, look at GU, guys. Look at GU, full retracement here at stop loss. So if we didn't move our stop loss to break even, you'd still be in this trade. I'm just going to move it over so you can see. This is perfect actually to just show you. Okay, so remember how we talked about pullbacks. All right, remember how we talked about pullbacks. So you have a nice selling pressure here. Think about sprinting. All right, you're a sprinter. All right, you're selling, you're sprinting, sprinting, sprinting. You get a little bit of cool off here. This is you're catching your breath, right? Now the overall trend continues for selling pressure here. This pullback ran maybe 10, 12 pips depending on it. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, if you got back in, it looked pretty good. If you didn't, it's just a good scenario to look at it so you can understand short-term pullbacks lead to continuation. All right, can you expect a further drop on GU? Possibly, if it starts to break structure, because look, we then coming to this area right here. All right, which is next previous consolidation structure. They broke out of the trapping gap. Like, watch right here. If you had have been trading right around here, okay, you can see consolidative structure, then you had a massive breakout. Okay, consolidative structure, massive breakout. This is pretty basic stuff. This is why GU is really nice to trade when it's actually doing when it's actually having movements. Okay, so if it does hold at 37931 in terms of the sell, look for it to retrace back down and come roughly around the 200. Okay, if not, it can do one of two things here. Okay, is gold moving, guys? I'll check it out in a second. right, we'll wait and see. I'll explain this, what could it be if we get there. All right. Let's check out gold here. Okay, so you can see it was just a little early, right? Just a little early. You can see they're still holding that 5-minute uptrend starting to form here. They need to have a lot of selling pressure. They're below the 9 EMA now, so there is a lot of sellers in the market. You can see also we're below the 50 on the RSI. So if this does not break above this area right here, it's still going to be selling pressure. Okay, it's now below the 9, it's below the 50, so you can look for sells. If this thing curls up now and starts to walk to the upside, then you're looking at potential opportunities for buying, right? And you can do the same thing from roughly right on here. You can draw your 5-minute uptrend on an RSI. Okay, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen here. If it starts to break through this, it's going to come back down in this area, which will be the continuation of the sell. All right. So let's finish up our US 30 now. Look at the erratic behavior, and you see why, guys. It was nice, and then all this erratic movement here. This is just because of the timing that we're at. All right. What do you guys think? Do you guys think US 30 is bullish or bearish? All right. What do you guys think? US 30 bullish or bearish? Oh man, sorry guys, one sec. Ugh. Man, sorry guys. Okay, so here's 9:30. It's currently 9:24. 9:25. We're gonna get everything else set up here. So I'm gonna move this over here. All right, don't worry about this right now. We're still gonna use this overall structure moving forward, but I just want to wait and see what's gonna happen. This is 9:30. Okay. If you want to, you can wait 15 minutes from here, all right, which will be 9:45. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to eliminate any head fakes, all right? US 30 will make its moves. All right. So you can see, wait 15 minutes from here. This is New York Stock Exchange open. I'm going to erase that. It's the next current candle. This is where you can start to look for maybe potential trades, because let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Let it make its move. All right. And then we'll collect the overall leftovers from it. That's what we're looking for. Pretty much the leftovers of the continuation. All right. So I'm going to make this full chart now. Remember, key points, New York Stock Exchange, wait 15 minutes. That's this area right here. All right, do not over leverage. Use proper risk management, obviously, when trading. Let's check it out on 15 minutes, see if there's any kind of chart patterns forming here. If this holds here, guys, you can kind of notice a little bit of a shoulder here, a head, and then you could have a shoulder obviously forming here, which is why you're getting that sell-off. If it starts to break, guys, could possibly be a head and shoulder forming on the 15 minutes. So let's just wait and see here. All right. But again, it's US 30 has a mind of its own on market open. Okay. So literally in about, where's that clock? 3 minutes and 43 seconds. All right. We're going to wait and see. Let it do its thing. And then we'll look at here. All right. Look at gold. Okay. Remember, that's why you hit your stop loss. Okay. And now it's starting to run. All right, let's see if it'll make a double bottom or if it's going to start continuing. That's why I mentioned to you, I didn't like how it was trading. You can see that top wick here. The next candle opened it up bearish, right? That's why I mentioned around this area, look to close even if you weren't, all right? Okay, so that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, and that's the reason why I told you to get out. I didn't like the volume that was pushing and pulling down here. I didn't like it. All right, that's why I mentioned get out. Okay, so now we're trading on US 30. Okay, about 2 minutes and 40 seconds starting to form. If you're not an open 9:30 open trader, if you guys have never seen this before, stay away from it. Okay, it's going to be erratic movements. All right, it's going to be erratic movements. If it's a head and shoulder on the 15, it could be the continuation on the 5. All right, let's wait and see. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, let it do its thing here, guys. Let it do its thing. And guys, just to keep in mind, if you guys are part of our group and you do, like I said, cancel beforehand, you're being removed before the boot camp. Okay, just I'm saying this live for you guys. All right, just keep this in mind. Sam is playing. Scammer. Attaboy. You can spell scammer. Nice. Very good. Sam is playing. I think you're playing, bro. I'm glad you can spell it, but my admin's going to take you out now. Okay. Okay, about a minute left. All right. I did, yeah, I did. Absolutely, Sam, I don't know what's going on. Absolutely, man. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know trading, absolutely, man. I'm just glad he can spell scamming. That's the best thing I can say. I'm just glad he can spell it. Okay, 16 seconds, guys. Let it do its thing. All right, let it do its thing. We'll watch. I'm not putting any chart up here. We're just going to watch this. This is the current candle. There you go, guys. See what I mean about this erratic behavior? Let it do its thing. Let it follow through. No regrets. Absolutely. Okay, look at US 30, guys. Here's your double top and the sell off right here. So if you had this 35850, it's looking all right. But if you didn't, I told you to close, you're still good. All right. See this erratic behavior? This is why you wait. For new people, for real, this is why you wait. Do you remember how you see how it flickered bullish here? It tapped exactly this previous structure right here and sold off. All right. Which would be essentially almost like a double top. Okay. But remember on the 15-minute, potentially that head and shoulder now would be like a triple top almost. Now you're getting that selling off pressure here. Okay. Gold's dropping too. Okay. I'll check it out for a second, guys. Okay, so see, look at gold, all right? This is why I mentioned to you, get out here, all right? You would have had that short-term continuation on gold, okay? If you held the overall position, it's looking good, all right? And it still continued to sell here, all right? So that's gold. I want to see US 30, guys. We want to focus on US 30. You know gold is starting to sell off here, all right? You guys want me to stick on gold? All right, I'll stick on gold for now. Look at gold having a continuation past the low. All right. Okay, gold is massively selling off here, guys. Massive. Okay. So here's your bounce. Okay, 5-minute uptrend. Had a potential opportunity. I mentioned close it, and this is the reason why. Okay. Broke below. You have a 3-bar play now. 1, 2, 3, and a massive sell off here. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Gold is crazy, guys. Gold is crazy. Crazy. And I hopefully you understood to just get out of there leading into market open. That's the real reason why. All right. So you want to check out GBP USD for 1 second here. We haven't checked out in a second. Okay. So we'll just quickly flip there. Look at GU, guys. Okay. So remember we talked about that retracement here, pull back, and now you're having that overall sell off coming down into this next area right here. Okay. So GU's looking good. Overall target is the 9 EMA. All right. So that's would be GU if you held it, guys. But if you got hit a stop loss right in here, you got hit. Okay. Just wanted to show you the pullback and the continuations. Gold just hit 1790. Let's check it out. 1790, guys. Look at the massive gold sell off here. And that started, we were here. Okay. We had it coming all the way down here. Nice little push. And then it had a nice little pull continuation. All right. I hope I saved a lot of accounts. The trade did not pull through, and I could tell by the volume. All right. And the reason why, another thing, is because look, do you see how it was right here, the entry? It was closing below the 50. It didn't break above the 50 on the RSI. That's why I told you to get out. All right. And you can see on the RSI, this is why it's nice to use this. All right. Giving you guys some tips here for real. If you don't pick this up, understand. Uptrend on the RSI started to sell off and break. Remember how I told you if it would break here, you're going to get massive sell? It just did that. So you can still chart on US 30. I'm giving you guys some tips and tricks here, so hopefully you guys can see this. All right. 934. Let's go check out our US 30 here. There's US 30, guys. I wish I held it. If you want to check out where I had the sell entry for, this is why you just got to be cool and forget about everything, right? Because if I had held that, it would have been nice. I had the sell from up here, but it didn't work out. Peak, peak, peak. Remember I told you guys I had it. Oh, look at the next candle opening up. Wow, erratic behavior, guys. Okay, remember I told you come in this area, look for sells. 35850. And guys, keep in mind that some of my numbers, 35850, might be different on yours. Okay, if you're using MetaTrader Live and stuff like that, I'm using it on my phone. Okay, I'm noticing there's a little bit of number difference that's starting to form here. Okay, so that's the only thing I would say to you is just be very cautious and use the overall areas. Okay. Look at this erratic behavior. So this is why I mentioned to you, wait 15 minutes. Hey, there they are. My favorite part of the whole stream. Where are they? The webcam girls. You guys haven't even given me a discount code or anything like that. Where's my promo code? You guys spam me. Yeah, you don't even give me a promo code. Victoria, they got to give you one too. Everyone, they got to give us a discount code. Okay, so just wait. Do you guys see how I'm mentioning to you? Just wait for US 30 to do its thing. I know I don't have anything set up here. Okay, if you're new to if you're just watching now, just keep in mind that this is the time where we can look to start trading. Let US 30 do its thing. Okay, let it do its thing. About a minute and 32 left on this current candle here, so let's just wait and see what's going to happen. Let's check out our gold here. Okay, now you can see gold found some support. Watch for dead cat bounces here again, guys, similar to the way it was here. Okay, just keep this in mind. Gold is heavily oversold. You can see now it's starting to make a dip out of there, but again, it can still sell off. There's a lot of selling pressure starting to form here. Okay, a lot of selling pressure starting to form. I got a nice little lineup yesterday, guys. Check out NASDAQ. Okay, let's check it out. I think it's probably going to be in a buy. I have a feeling NASDAQ will be in a buy. What do you think? NASDAQ's in a buy. NASDAQ's in a big buy. Wow. We missed it. It's okay. We charted GU instead, but NASDAQ was a big buy. Okay, let's check out GU now. Okay, so look, remember I told you come around this area right here? It's just the previous consolidation structure. All right. What settings do you use on the RSI? Do I use on the RSI? Honestly, it's just normal settings I just throw on the RSI. US 30, guys. Okay, so it's starting to sell off here. There is news coming up at 10. Okay. Okay, so 4 minutes left. Next candle, we'll look at doing something here, okay? My man Kieran is banking. Oh my god. Guys, if you see the group right now, it's crazy. NASDAQ, US 30. Okay, look at gold. All right, we're going to have to update gold here. All right. Okay, and look at this top wick, guys. It's crazy. Nasdaq was, I think, the better one to trade. I don't honestly. What are your spreads on Nasdaq compared to US 30 here? Okay, what are your guys' spreads versus Nasdaq versus US 30? All right, GU. Let's check out GU one more time. Okay, and then we're gonna look at pretty much this. Whoops, that was not it. Where's GU? Okay, so for our GU guys, you're still in selling pressure, but remember, it's bouncing off that overall previous consolidative structure here, okay? $50 spread, okay. Okay, we're going to focus on US 30 now. Look at this, okay? We were just letting this kind of flow, do its thing. But look. You can see it pushed, rejected, retraced, and then had a nice little continuation there. So that's why you're getting that break. All right. If it continues, if US 30 continues, guys, and sell, it's got to break below the 200. Okay. So have your down below the 200. All right. Depending on where it is, I want to see a good area for potential entry. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, guys. I'm going to wait. I want to see this next candle close. I want to see this candle close. I want to see this one open before I do anything like that. Okay. There's a lot. That's a huge bearish engulfing candlestick, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. That's why I'm looking like that. All right. Spartan, good, buddy. Good. Okay, so look, guys, if it starts to break, it's tough. It breaks this. Because listen, the 200 is very sporadic and iffy. For real, for me, I'm just telling you this. Okay, it consolidates when it gets around. There's a lot of head fakes around the 200 exponential moving average. Okay, you can see we're heavily below the 9 EMA. All right, so let's just. It's tough, guys. I know we've been waiting for something here. A lot of guys have maybe scalp sells. But now I just want to see if they're going to hold some support here and work their way up, or if it's going to start to break down and sell. All right, that is the key that we're looking at right now. Here's 945. This is the current candle we're looking at. Remember, refreshing this so we can see the updated trades. 10 a.m. news. I'm going to stay till 10:15. I'm going to stay for another basically half an hour. All right, giving you guys a lot for real. So keep this in. I'm not going to say that anymore. Everyone keeps saying I say that too much. All right, just remember we have 10 o'clock orange folder news. My thoughts on Nasdaq, I haven't looked at it. Okay, so it's hard for me to say that, but as you can tell, is very, very bullish. Okay, being patient here. Do you see how they have that reversal? See how they sold it off? This is 9:30. Okay, they had that massive sell-off here. They pushed it all the way down, and now they're having that hold. I'm gonna go, guys. Me personally, I'm taking a small US 30 sell. Just waiting. I wanted to see if it can close below this 200. Okay, you can see it's still hovering, guys. Still a lot of indecision. It's just the why I mentioned I'm looking for something and not is because look at all these wicks, guys. They haven't gained a lot of volume to make it a volume and base candle here. There's still a lot of wicks. Still a lot of wicks. It's crazy right now. Absolutely, it's crazy. All right. Okay, 209. Let's see if it follows this pathway. That's if it goes bearish, guys. See this key area we're in? See the structure over to the side, to the left? Okay. See how they tried to push it up and was rejected and closed below? And then this next area, it started to push right through. You see what I'm saying? And it had that nice bullish push. All right. I'm looking to see if it sells, if it breaks here and has that full retracement. You know what I'm saying? So it would just basically boom, triple top. Okay. One top, two, three before having its continuation. All right. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's still plenty of opportunities for trades. Let's check out gold here. We've been focusing a lot on this. Okay, see gold? Gold, listen, gold doesn't always make full retracements, okay? This is a lot of selling power. Obviously, the only opportunity that we thought was here was nice, and it was selling off, okay? Continuation from the overall initial sell. All right, now we're looking at potentially make our way up here. Do we want to keep counter trading? No, we learned our lesson here, okay? If people just got out, you know what I mean, they're good. All right, so remember, you don't always want to counter trade. There's GU, okay? So you can see that from this bottom right here, now they're starting to walk their way up. They're trying to break below this, or sorry, above this 90 EMA. They're still fighting a lot of selling pressure that's currently coming here. There's US 30. See how they keep pushing it up, pushing it up? A lot of bottom wick. The bodies are now closing above the previous bodies. We haven't checked something out in a little while. Let's check out the DXY. All right, look at this, guys. Remember we had this overall play here for the one. Remember this is when gold really dumped. Okay, they had a nice little move, pull back, and then a massive continuation. That's why you got this gold dump right here at 930. This big bullish candle right here. All right. Okay, so remember we talked about counter trading on gold, pushing, pulling. Now we have that little bit of retracement here. It's starting to find some support around 1792. 1792. Okay, that's where you're getting that little bottom here. But if it still continues to break, look for another retest down at the low before making its high up. That'll be forming like a double bottom. If you notice, gold always likes double tops and double bottoms. All right, and we do have news in 10 minutes, guys. Absolutely. That's why when so someone said, Dave, you were going to say something and then you caught yourself. I'm going to tell you what I was going to say. I was going to say, let's look for something right here in terms of sell. But then, honestly, I remembered, and this is really important. Sorry, where's my mouse? Sorry, guys, 1 second. Really important that, look, there's that news at 10. All right, so that's going to have a huge impact on what's going on here. All right. Guys, if you want to swing US 30 or not US 30, if you want to swing trade, go from top down all the way to 15 minutes and then use the same kind of style that you're learning here and apply it to swing trading now. All right, that's it. And I'm telling you, trapping and gapping, consolidative structure, it works the same thing. It's just you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to be patient. All right. Iron Man. I also like bikini tops and bottoms. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see gold or US 30 trading through this 10 a.m. news? All right. Yep. Here's the hourly on US 30. Get that garbage out of there. Potential massive uptrend here, but we're applying to the high. Remember we have up here, guys, the 35915. All right. We do have a little bit of charting above here. So you can see that we've done our charting. This is uncharted territory. US 30 gold, 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 gold. Okay. Three five 800. Okay, just going over all this. Okay, so everyone likes gold. Okay, I guess the dirty 30 is no longer love. We have to break up with US 30. All right, everyone's gold diggers on here. All y'all gold diggers. All right. Remember I told you guys it's going to come back and test this area right here. All right. If it starts to break, guys, 1788, 954, 5 minutes. Okay, so give me 1 second here. Who's a gold digger in here? Who likes gold? Oh. Okay, guys. We know we have our areas down here, okay? So 955. What do you guys think? Is gold going to be bullish or bearish? My man Jacob, he's a serious gold digger, okay? For real, you're going to see him in the gold mines. We're going to videotape him. He's going to be gold mining while hitting buys and sells on Forex. He's going to have a pick and everything. Gonna try to dig out that gold. You know what I mean? If it holds here, guys, just keep in mind what it can form, okay? What do you guys think? Bullish or bearish? You guys think bullish? All right, let's try the bullish. This is what the members want. There's a lot of bullish guys here. A lot of people saying buy. A lot of people. All right, let's wait and see. I want to get it above that 9. Let's attempt to pull back again. All right, remember, it's got to close above the 9. I'm listening to you guys. All right, keep this in mind. If it breaks here, guys, look, it's breaking the low. and it can come roughly down to 1786. About 3 minutes left. Do not enter before the news. Do not enter before the news. Let it do its thing. This is 10 o'clock is the next candle. Let it do its thing. For real. Please, let it do its thing. Wait until 10. Let this thing do its thing. I said that twice now. Guys, remember, gold digging is not easy. Think about all the miners, what happened to them. You get black lung and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Gold digging is not easy. My man Jacob, I just want to say congratulations to Jacob. He's about to have a little baby. Okay, he's about to have a baby. So let's all say congratulations to Jacob. All right, it's very it doesn't happen every now and then. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to give him a huge shout out for that. I don't know if he wants me to or not, but I love the guy to death. All right. He's got it, guys. We got to gold dig. We gotta get him up there. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the spam on the chat, guys. You guys say congratulations. You're good to go. 10 o'clock candles coming up, guys. The next one, there's about, where is it? About 16 seconds left. Let's wait and see, guys. If gold dumps, we know where it can go to. The bottom, 1786. Okay, that's the bottom, what I have right here. Right? 1782 is the overall higher time frame support. So let's wait and see what's going to happen here, all right? 1793.5 is above this EMA here, okay? There you go, having continuation. Okay, let it do its thing. This is still news, all right? It's having a nice continuation on gold here. This is the overall target, 1787 down here, okay? Just let the candle do its thing. Okay, so let's go check out the news. What's going on here? Look at this, positive, guys. So both US are positive. This is why you're getting that gold sell-off initially, okay? Let's check with the DXY here. See it starting to sell off here? That's weird because it's bullish. Those news releases, you see this clear as day. Look at this. Look at it, guys. Green. Why is the DXY selling off here? Ask yourself this, is it going to hold support or what's going to happen here? Okay, 3 minutes left on this current 10 a.m. candle. Let's see if this is just a liquidity grab real quick before making its next move. Me and Jacob already talked. He's going to name his kid Pip. Mr. Pip. Don't worry about missing golds or missing trades, guys. You can always get back. Okay, you can always come back. We can always find another trade. Okay, 2 minutes left on this still current 10 a.m. candle, so it's 10:03 now. You can see right there, it just started, so exactly 2 minutes left. Guys, if you're not familiar or sure about where the time is, you can have a time clock here, it's countdown, and then there's one right here on the side as well, all right? Let's check out US 30 for a second here. Look at this indecision, guys. Oh my God, look at this. This is, listen, everyone, this is garbage trading. Like, I'm, maybe we'll start trading NASDAQ tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think it's a little bit lower spreads for people, and like US 30 hasn't been giving us what we normally used to get, all right? So just keep this in mind. I don't like this. This is useless. It's a waste of time, all right? We'll do NASDAQ tomorrow, guys. Honestly, all the members and everything, guys, we're going to flip over to NASDAQ, okay? I think we'll maybe have some good movements tomorrow on NAS, all right? Guys, one quick thing I want to show you here. I know there's a lot of people maybe know what we have and stuff like that, but Stock Sniper Trading is our website. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, then we'll go back and we'll check out gold to finish it off. Okay, guys, what this includes is 50 hours of live trading a month. We do 4 nights a week Tokyo session, and then we do 3 Londons. Okay, we record them and send them to the group so you can check out back testing, do different things like that. Okay, we have a program based for basic intermediate level traders. If you're like above that, you know what I mean, this might be kind of too elementary for you, right? But it helps you go over the psychology of trading. We have different case studies, which are blogs and stuff like that, and we'll be adding more to this section in a little bit. Okay, trade ideas each day provided with like stop loss, TP. These are not our main focus, but this is definitely what we have. All right, so guys, this is also coming soon, trading with a bookkeeper in terms of an accountant as well. So we'll let you know when this is updated. All right, so if you guys want to scroll down, we're going to be doing some updates right now too to the website, so you'll see some different stuff. We're going to be launching basically a trade idea section, so it's strictly charting, strictly trade ideas. It's going to be updated pretty much 2 to 3, maybe 4 times per day in terms of the amount we send out. Guys, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram here. This is our real Telegram, okay? Nothing else. This is the real Telegram. Guys, we use Fusion Markets, okay? On US 30, there's zero commissions. It's only spreads, all right? Check out, and for a standard on gold, you could say it's $4.50 per lot. It's very, very cheap. Okay, join our newsletter. Make sure to check that out, guys. What we send you is some basic blogs. All right, this is what our blog section is. These are the types of things we send you, as well as weekly analysis and different things like that. All right, guys, if you want to check out our e-store, we're going to be updating our pricing here. We're going to start to blow out this kind of stuff. We have some sweaters, some shirts, different things like that. It's taking a little bit of time to load, but you can see, like I said, eat the dream is free, the hustle sold separately, eat, sleep, trade, repeat, sweater, have some hats and different things like that. We're going to be kind of blowing this stuff out, so we'll update you on Instagram and stuff like that so you can see the actual pricing, okay? And then, guys, if you want to join, like I said, the membership, this is the one we have here. If you guys want to do the PayPal, the 3-month plan, I'm extending it with the bootcamp, guys. We're loading up our bootcamp. We bought the highest thing for Zoom so we can host a lot of people, all right? So if you guys wanted to join the 3-month plan today or sometime this week, like I said, I'll include the bootcamp in there for you. And like I said, it's going to be very valuable information, all right? So we're going to be 2 hours of informative teaching, a break, and then we're going to be doing pretty much live trading after. Okay, and guys, this is the last week. I'm telling you right now, one-on-one trading consulting, this is eating up our time. All right, eating up our time. This is going to be going to 49, and the only reason why is because we're actually taking time away from the group to do these types of things. So just keep in mind that'll be going if you want to grab that for now. Okay, and guys, the reason why we go YouTube live is to pay it forward. There's some people who don't want to join or they don't have the money, you know what I mean? So we are giving you guys a lot of free stuff. So when I'm telling you that, you know what I mean, we're helping you guys out, we are, because we're spending a lot of hours on this for you. Okay, so but that's it, guys. It's 10:07. You can see gold is very similar, retracing down. It's not having that bullish momentum. So 1793.5, I'm still going to keep this on here in terms of the pullback, but it's something that you can see that I had it above the 9 EMA, but price just continued to kept selling. All right, there's no pullback that we even look for. All right, so let's check out our US 30. Look at this. Garbage, guys. Tomorrow we're going to trade NASDAQ, because look at NASDAQ. This is the stuff that I want to catch. This right here. Guys, tomorrow we're going to eat NASDAQ. Okay, I'm telling you right now. We're going to eat this alive. Tomorrow, do not miss 9:30 with us, NASDAQ. Mark it in your calendar. Like the channel, subscribe. Don't miss out. We're going to hammer NASDAQ tomorrow. I guarantee it, okay? All right, and then lastly, people want to check out GU. You can see what's happening with GUA. They sold off, but they're still in that area, holding above that 1.37931 area. Okay. Everything is pretty much kind of selling off here except for US 30, the one we do focus on. So I'm sorry if it wasted your time, guys. I do not want to do that myself either. So hopefully you guys can understand that. All right. NAS is going to be on the menu, guys. Look, see these? We're going to do this tomorrow. Okay. And I'll just show you this. This is how, I'm not going to say it's easy because it's not, but if you guys understand trap and gaps, look at this. If you would have just waited right here, trapped, consolidated, breakout, you would have been in, it would have came back down, maybe head faked you out a little bit, but look, after that, guys, it had a clear running of bullish momentum. If you guys would have entered in there, I think there was some NASDAQ guys in our group. Guys, you're looking at 60, 70 pips, massive, all right? Guys, we don't ship the close to Europe. That's the only unfortunate thing. We can look at getting some pricing, but we're coming out with new stuff too, guys. A lot more dry fit stuff, some really nice stuff. All right, but for right now, only North America. If you want to have a question about shipping to Europe, we can just send us an email and we can look at doing something like that, okay? And now look at the DXY. Pushing, okay? This is why gold is continuing to sell off here. They found good support right at the 200. Remember, I told you, use these as support and resistance, and you'll be laughing, all right? And now they're walking its way up. So let's see. Last thing on gold, guys, we're going to check it out. Gold is continuously selling off here. Remember how I told you 1786 was just these areas? Sold off. You would have caught pips for the continuation sell here, guys. Our pullbacks did not go through. So remember, for the people who are looking to trade pullbacks, these are prime examples of nothing happens usually when you look for pullbacks. All right, you got to be fast, and it's a risky trade. So hopefully you guys understand that, and hopefully you guys had a good call. Did you guys take a lot of trades when you were in the call? Let me know. I know we have a lot of people putting in there that it was really good, so I'm really happy we did that, guys. We had a lot of people actually on the call today, so very happy with that. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, send us a message, and then we'll go from there, okay? Perfect, guys. Awesome. Okay, guys, so 10-10, like I said, gold ended up continuing to sell, so there's no real need for it to stay anymore. We know what the overall bias is. Remember this key number here, 1793.50. Remember that number here. I'll keep this charting. If anything happens, I'll update you guys. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Maybe do 6. Maybe we'll get in the charts a little earlier. I'll see how we feel, but I'll let you know. All right, big guys, sounds good. Appreciate all your support. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good day, and God bless all of you. Okay? Later.